right, guys, we're live. Hello.
Hi. Andrew was messing with us. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. I apologize for the late start. We had some work events that kind of messed up with our schedule a bit, so we are a little delayed. We're here. We're here, though.
We're here now. You're my Macron. It's working.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We know the audio is working.
Yeah.
So before we jump in to our 30th, we finally hit our dirty 30.
Whoa.
Wow, almost a Chris's age now.
Almost so old.
No, we're past it.
Can't get there.
Decrepit. The limit does not exist.
We're past, damn it.
No, we're not.
Yes.
Chris, how old are you? Like 37?
Anyway,
42.
so hello everyone and welcome to our 30th episode of 20 to 1. We made it. Before we jump in, I'll go around the table and start with our character introductions. I'm trying to think announcements. Not really. I guess first things first, if you're not subscribed to our Discord, please do so. And you can find the link not in all of our social posts, but there is something right under our video, right below, that says to all of our links. And there's a little icon. You click on that, it takes you to a different webpage that has everything listed. That is the most accurate place to go. We'll make that more obvious eventually, but for now, further. Yes, we will.
They will.
Next thing, if we have our rebroadcasts, they're playing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Our next one will be this Tuesday, which should be episode 10, 11? I don't know. Check the Discord to see which number it is, because that's correct on there. Yeah. So if you missed our last episodes and you don't want to go on YouTube, since all of our episodes are also on YouTube, please go to our channel as well and subscribe and like those videos. But if not, we're rebroadcasting right here on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yay. I think that's it. So let's reintroduce ourselves and our characters going this way.
I'm Tyler. I'm playing Vagus, the lizard folk barbarian.
You forgot?
Look at it. It's been a week. Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm playing Apollo, the Tiefling Bard.
You did.
I was trying so hard.
And I'm Chris. I play Wade the Fable, which is a human. We'll explain Fable later. We haven't explained it yet.
It's been 30 episodes and we haven't explained
Yeah, once,
That's
we actually talked about it.
There's like hints and stuff, but we haven't talked about it.
He's a
fully, I
furry.
guess. No, you could be a furry.
You could also be a scaly.
You could also be a platypus.
Stop it. Okay. Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm playing Ava, the Kobold Druid.
I'm Colby. I'm playing you, the Slime Paladin Warlock.
It's actually
upside down.
written.
The amount of effort I had to put into
It's upside
Andrew
down.
playing Apollo.
It's upside down.
Fuck.
Hi, I'm you playing Colby.
I'm you playing it.
Hey, hello. I am Amanda. I'm playing the D.
Everyone else.
Like everyone else. I'm the DM.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
You played yourself.
I did. All right.
Okay, it's getting better.
Last we left off on the Endless Sky Starlight Battalion campaign. The Starlight Battalion, after fleeing from Dendar and the atrocities that were happening there, after the Emerald Scarring was released in Dendar, and upon rescuing their friend and ally Lu Song, realized that the clerics of Mizara their corpses were being used to create a gate for Ravanya to step foot in Dendar. The party was able to retrieve Alu and the cure to the Emerald Scarring, however, at the sacrifice of their ally Guardian. They fled on their ship, the Dead End, and managed to get past the barricade thanks to the engine that they have that allows them to basically cast Dimension Door on their ship. After some conversation on what to do, Alu convinced the party that they needed to travel. Yes? Okay. They needed to travel to Meridian in order to speak with the druids there and develop a cure. However, after some confrontation between Astra and Alu, the party, mainly Ava and Wade, became suspicious of Alu and casted a divination spell, one they'd used previously to find the location of Wade's parents. Through that spell, they realized that something was wrong with Alu, and after having a discussion in which some boards were broken on the ship, they decided that instead of going to Meridian, you instead were going to have a conversation with Alu and determine what to do next. You pulled the car over to one of the non-occupied islands of the Keystone Isles, tricked her into coming off the ship, So it was your party in this desolate area, cast a zone of truth and confronted her about what was going on and the vision that Ava had seen. Alu was adamant that she had no idea what was happening, and through conversation, you learned that she would often have times of blackouts in which she could not recall what had happened, and you determined through some spellcraft and further questioning that she had a split personality. One of them being an agent of Ravania, not quite the same as the ones that you had encountered previously. This one having a signature, thanks to a used divine sense, closer to Ravania than the undead-like entities you encountered before. After some back and forth and some very heated discussion, you decided to chance the long rest and attempt to dive into her memories, thanks to them/Buddy,
No.
the next morning.
No.
You have to come up with something better on your own before it gets solidified.
Yeah, you.
It's already kind of solidified.
I mean, it's
No, it's
happening
not.
every episode because you won't.
Throughout your long rest, Vagus, you realized that Lou had switched and was attempting to cast some kind of spell, in which you bound and gagged her, and you were safe for the rest of the evening. The next morning, you awoke. The spell was cast, and you woke up in an unfamiliar surroundings. However, Ava, your trusty navigator, with some quick detective work, looked around and realized, based on where you are on the island of Tyr, which no longer exists in your present timeline, having been destroyed nearly 300 years previously in order to form the Sir Kelton Belt. And as you investigated this area, you emerged in a dreamlike grayscale space, in which you saw a conversation between what appears to be Alu's parents, Alu herself at around 6 years of age, and a shadowy figure whose name was distorted upon being spoken, and the scenery around it also being distorted in the same dreamlike quality. And that's where we return. As you start the battalion, as you see this figure cloaked in shadow, you watch for a few moments, the final words kind of dying on the wind, before the whole scene shifts and the figures vanish. You are now left alone in this impromptu research camp that has been set up in the center of this space. What do you wish to do?
I still have my locate creature spell up and concentrating for an hour, so I'm thinking.
Is there anything we want to research or investigate here in the camp before I keep following this like pool of Alu 2?
Allude to, yeah.
Alu 2?
I guess we can just kind of take a look around.
Yeah, let's take a look around. Let's
Yeah.
see. Who's really good at investigating?
I think a Wade would be.
Oh, really?
Wade! Guidance!
Oh, thank you. Wade's going to investigate the area. See what
I'll
we can
help.
find in this camp.
Is there anything particular you were looking for?
Maybe. Who was that lady and why was her. We couldn't get her name. But those were Alu's parents? They were working for her?
They don't make Alu like 600 years old, correct?
I know. She's just a half elf, though. They don't live that long.
Typically, no. Not unless Ravania's intervened.
I guess, yeah, in terms of, is there any kind of like paperwork?
Like
that's,
documents? What are they
documents,
researching?
anything?
What's
Yeah.
Tyr? What's in Tyr? They destroyed this place.
I guess any other sort of like writing or labels, names, titles, anything.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. go make your investigation check.
I rolled a non-natural 20.
I don't think
Dirty
that
20?
one rolls well.
I'll carry it.
Did you have advantage though?
Yeah.
Oh. What?
14.
14 and dirty 20? Okay, as you look
Should guide
through,
you.
It's okay, I can guide myself.
so let me double check some notes here to make sure I'm speaking correctly. Okay. Between your troop, as you fan out through this semi-permanent research space, you find a strange mixture of documents and artifacts are laid out on these long tables. You can see this is some kind of archaeological dig, it appears. You see that artifacts are set out on these tables with tags, each one having some sort of document that's trying to correspond with it. And as you look through, it's difficult to tell in times what goes where. As you approach certain sections of the tables, and you see there is an item there, but the more you try to focus on it, it appears distorted and wobbly, almost like you're looking at almost like a tear in space. And it takes you a moment to realize that maybe you guys are not able to see or read this because Alu wasn't aware of what it was. And however, there are a few things you're able to determine because since you both rolled really well.
Apollo rolled really well.
Ironically enough,
Nice, alright? The music get broken in.
as you are
You put 'em in
searching
a
these
new
tables,
Stretch them out, yeah.
New moon ritual.
the first thing that you notice is it appears they are looking into this lost society of the Tyrians. The people that were the namesake of this island. Based on what you're able to find, it appears that the entities that lived here were not ever incorporated into the rest of the civilization around her. That this was an island that appeared of its own accord, and the residents lived and died without contact with any other of the humanoid races. And not much is known about these peoples. One thing that catches your attention, though, Apollo, as you're looking through, a name catches your eye. As you find quite a few documents in relation to approval of this research, along with approval for security. And one name that is continuously mentioned is Commander Sarah Corellius, which immediately strikes you as this was the founder of the Altor garrison, who would have been the first step in the creation of the Altor Empire.
Wow.
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 You rolled a dirty 20, that's really well. That's really good. It appears, based on the writings that you find, it appears as if this commander is interested in any potential weaponry that can be found in this city. However, it appears as if the researchers here are more interested in some of the cultural significance of the things left behind. And I would say just between, not going into specifics, but between the things you're able to find, there is a split consensus in between serving or learning the history of these people and their strange society versus finding something or finding weapons to be able to help the Altorian garrison with their war against the Serpentine Empire. But other than that, you just have these like kind of spatterings of pieces.
Just a spattering of pieces. Hey, wait, did you find anything?
No, we
No.
both just had a very
It's like-
deep sigh as I think players.
Yeah.
I think that was like a sigh as players. You gave us so much lore, and I think already things were connecting in my brain as you said it, that at the same time, Chris and I just gave the biggest, like...
So anything important?
Nothing I could find.
I think Wade just missed some things that'll show the group everything that I found. It's okay, buddy. You got a lot going on.
This is a weird place.
You didn't
It's-
sleep well last night. It's just too much whiskey. It happens to the best of us.
Maybe you should just find a door to hold for a while. And
You all had
it'll be
whiskey?
fine.
Hold up. What'd you say?
Like a door to hold.
Oh, yeah.
From the
There's
stuff.
no door. Maybe that's what's bothering me. I don't see a door.
There are no doors around here. It is just tent flaps and open doorways and
Slightly
buildings around
annoyed.
you.
You're out of your element.
Yeah.
You gotta hold the tent flap.
Yeah. No, that's not the same. The
Hold,
texture's off.
hold my flap.
Are we able to see some of the stuff they've dug up, or is it all kind of that fuzzy, like...
Most of it is fuzzy. You do find some of the items on there. To be honest, they're not anything of real significance to you. You find what appears to be like bits of pottery, or you find some sections of weaponry that is just kind of strange to you. You can see what looks to be I forgot what they're called. It's just like the 3-pronged handheld
Tripod?
weapons. What?
Trident.
No, it's not a trident. They're smaller. They're about this long.
Kunai.
It's like a kunai, but it's a little bit different.
Oh, I know
The
what you're talking
size?
about. Yeah, size.
What size?
No, the sides are hooked. These ones are.
No.
Not size,
Size,
but
no.
size.
Sai
Like-
has one, and then it has 3 little things. But it's,
PSI.
Raphael.
Raphael.
Raphael from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that called size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Size.
Okay, so it looks like a sai, except you can see that this one is 4-pronged, and it
Raphael.
instead of
Oh my
being
God, that's so
straight to be
bad,
held in a
actually.
hand, you see it almost like curves up like hooks, and you're not really sure how a hand is supposed to hold this. But based on the design, it's not so much meant to stab as much as to like hook and rip.
Okay.
It's a very strange design, and immediately upon looking at this, whatever was meant to wield this does not have a 5-digit hand. The structure of whatever's holding this must be different to be able to hold a weapon like this.
What does Buddy's hands look like? What are their hands?
Buddy has four digits, but even then, they have their hands kind of look like the Na'vi from Avatar. But even then, this kind of structure would not be able to hold a weapon that is curved itself like a hand. There's no like proper way to hold it. So also looking at this, you're not sure what kind of digits something would have to hold something like this.
Are most of the things we can see primitive, or do they look fairly well made still?
They look very well made, and even this weapon, while it's simplistic in its design, even from your background of smelting and scavenging, it's extremely well made. It's just extremely alien in what could have used something like this. The other thing that catches your attention, however, there are a few figures, like almost like totems, that are set around the table, and you can see that they are wildly different. There's not like one standard art style, but a variation of different ideas, and looking them over, you can see that these appear to be some kind of depiction of gods.
Does it even look familiar?
Make a religion check.
Ho ho ho, guidance.
Ooh, that's pretty sure I'm proficient. I think it's like a 19, I believe.
19? Okay.
21. Let me see.
Okay, that's still
You
very
said
good.
religion?
Yeah.
Oh, I lied. It's 18.
18? Okay, still good. Looking them over, you can see there is at least one type of each representation of the gods. So you can see
Of our
the
of our
current-
current
of your current gods, yeah.
Okay.
However, none of them are really humanoid. You can see just looking at them, they appear to be more of the idea of what they are. The primary ones that you are finding specifically are Horizona, Mizara, Ignis Pharaoh, and Kailu. And they seem to be represented more in what elements they are meant to represent. So you have Horizona with, you see, almost looks like runic depictions of the wind. Ignis Pharaoh, a flame, etc., etc. One thing that does catch your attention, while it seems that these 4 of the primitive gods are the dominant here, the only one that is of the next evolution of the god, while you do get like one of each representation, one that appears to be more common than others is a figure that most of the depictions are a very simplistic, rough humanoid design in which you see a head and what looks to be like just rounded shoulders like a cowl. Almost as if someone started carving like you see, like you saw in like the Roman Empire, those ancestral pieces that represent the different family members. Except they never got around to designing the actual features of the clothing or the face.
Okay.
But as you look at them, they all just have what looks to be a plain circular faceplate. And as you look at this, you realize it looks like a mask with no features.
Okay, so they're all kind of like abstract, essentially.
Well, as you look over, as you see that mask, you kind of realize this is Pathos. And that appears to be the most prominent of the artifacts that have been collected.
Hmm.
Well, should we keep going then?
Yeah.
Try and follow them. Maybe we can learn what that shadowy person is.
Sounds good to me.
I have locate creature. Where does it take me?
Okay.
To allude to?
As you follow that thread, you can see it's pulling you to the other side of this vast open chamber to what looks to be one of several hallways that descend further down into this mountain. And if you wish, you may follow that pull. And
Let's go.
Let's follow that pole.
Follow the pool.
Follow that.
follow the pull.
See what's behind pole number 3.
Pull. Wait, sit there. How the hell does who put me here?
Map. Map.
Oh my god, there's a map.
There's a map.
Oh no.
I haven't seen a map in a while.
I'm excited.
Oh.
I like this.
I'm
I
excited.
know. I think the last time we had a map was
5 episodes ago.
or it was probably well, like not
No,
a
that's not
Goldstein,
true.
I think.
It
or-
was no. We had a map for when Ravanya opened the portal 2 episodes ago. Right
Gotcha.
there. In front of
It's still there.
Go on the thing.
that one.
Crazy.
Wow.
Wild.
I feel like the answer's in this room.
Oh,
I'm gonna pass it over.
We can see that at the house. When you care.
So, before I actually lay this out.
Beyblade, I win. You win.
Oh
I
my
ripped
God.
harder, bro.
I just realized that me leaning forward and putting the map out, like I'm so like dominating that camera. It's kind of creepy. I don't like that.
No,
That
you put on
means
your
by
3D glasses.
Cameras.
I will jump at the camera at you.
Ooh. Oh my god, you could be the next ring girl.
Yo, I love that.
If you hiss into a camera 3 times.
Fuck you.
You got a good point.
All right. So,
Not
if you
really.
want to have everyone on the map, you may.
Yes.
Or if you just want to have one guy represent the party, you also may.
Do you have the minis?
I do have the minis.
Oh, you have
I'm
the
sitting them
minis.
out right now.
You just have Ava represent the party.
Sure.
It's easier. to
She's taking the lead.
Well, she's navigating.
The one thing I will have you do is put out your marching order for me. If you guys are just doing the one mini.
Then, wait, where are we starting?
There's a star at the top of the map
Okay.
one.
in room 1.
You put something there to weight that down.
Yeah.
So, I'll be right behind Ava. Like second.
I'll be behind you.
Is it single file?
I was in single file.
not- Single file roughly,
Okay.
just for the
I'll be as next to Ava as I can be.
sure.
I'll bring up the rear.
Yeah, you will.
I'll be behind you and Ava, so I'll be third. I
All right,
guess.
so I'll put Apollo kind of behind that, I guess.
I'm just gonna
It's
burn
not a-
all my spell slots and just fireball everything.
Yeah.
Just
All of it.
everything. Burn it all. Okay.
Even if it's
I woke up a little.
Say-
It's like a high school.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
if it's a CR of 1/4, I'm fireballing.
Look, it's a bug.
No, it's a bug. I can make it a giant bug.
No, that's the shit. The giant bugs are.
It's
I
two
actually can't
hags.
do it anymore.
Oh no.
And I use it for locate creature.
It was a massacre, dude.
Mm.
This dude, it was a massacre.
I was there in spirit, literally and figuratively.
Yes, that's
So-
true.
As you step through these hallways, It's strange because you can see the hallway on the far end of this chamber, and you know where you need to go based off of your spell, Ava.
Mm-hmm.
However, as you all make this decision and start to move forward, the world around you seems to shift and fluctuate, almost like a still basin of water that has now been disturbed, as everything loses its focus, and as you're moving forward, you find yourself just in this shadowy void where you can roughly see the structures made out of this almost like a dense mist. And as you're walking,
I'm watching.
I'm scared.
I'm watching.
All right.
as you're moving forward through this
Oh God.
space, I will do whatever it takes to claim back what is mine. Starlight Battalion, what individually is the thing you fear most? You may say it out loud, or you may message me privately.
Oh fuck.
Let's actually do that.
Big fluffy
everyone-
bunnies.
Wait, I will do whatever it takes to take what's mine back.
Take back what is mine.
To take back what is mine.
You may message me, or I'll pass you a sticky note.
Do you want like a thing or like a concept?
It can be either one.
Okay.
But what is your character's deepest fear?
Being a clone.
You just disappeared.
You go into a room of yourself.
Hey Apollo, hey Apollo, hey, hey.
All right. So if you guys have the Discord, if you message it to me in the Discord, but I'll take it however you guys can pass it.
I'll do that. That'll be easier.
All right. Does anyone else need a?
I don't have a pencil.
I need about 20 minutes to think.
Bro. Wow.
Where did all our pencils go? We had so many of them. We actually have a whole box of them.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that was you.
I didn't even.
It just slipped out of
Oh,
my pocket.
here. I don't want to go there. Can you get it? Can you get it?
I don't know.
Good call. Good call.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, proceed.
Yes, that's why it's a good call.
When we dive into a brainscape, we get to have fun. All right. I got more sticky notepads if anyone needs them.
I messaged you.
Cute. Did you text me or did you Discord?
Discord.
Discord. Awesome. Thank you.
I need God.
So Amanda, like 3 or 5 months ago, asked us to send her our deep fears, loves, and likes and
I did that.
dislikes.
I
Did you
did, yeah.
look at your old message to Amanda? Because
Or
you
even
probably
better,
put some
Or
thought.
if that changed.
If that, or at least that's going to give you a bouncing point.
Yeah,
To
if
at
it's all
least.
This whole world has been just changed, so none of that makes.
So what's your fear now?
I don't know. I've had like 2 weeks to think with this.
Yeah.
In game, it's been less.
Okay.
I think I'll keep messaging a little bit more.
I wonder if these are going to come back to bite us.
No.
No.
Why would they?
I'm scared.
All right. Let me know who sends it next. Sorry for the viewers just watching us whole text on our phones, but don't worry. I'll make it fun when I get to fuck with them.
Well,
I reject your answer, Andrew.
Mine's the concept of ice cream.
really?
Really?
Ice
Yep.
cream, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's afraid he can be made into ice cream.
And
I'm
melted.
more like a gelato.
You really think you're a gelato?
I thought you were Froyo.
Yeah, I'd be a gelato for sure.
You're more like Ben
Poured in the
Jerry's.
gelato.
Fucking sorbet then.
Someone on Discord.
Got it. Ooh, I love this. Okay.
Yay.
Okay, so I need you to
You,
send it?
Wade,
From.
wait and
did you send it?
Oh yeah, I sent it.
on what?
Text.
Checks it. Okay.
Yeah.
Started a habit, and now I unintentionally crave.
I know.
You guys want French fries?
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn now. Hey!
No.
Oh, don't bring it.
It wiggles. I like the way it jiggle
Jiggles.
It folds.
Maybe eventually we can get new chairs. Eventually.
Eventually.
I'm gonna wear these down.
Subscribe to
Please
our
subscribe so we can do
Twitch.
cheers.
We can buy you-
The chairs.
Some of us
Oh,
want
it's
to get ourselves. Some of us just want to sit and not fall.
Some of us don't have
Maybe there should
good
be a prize
insurance.
for
All right,
the
Apollo.
person that
A
falls.
prize. It's a new
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah,
Do you
whoever-
Apollo? Need more time.
The
I-
prize is a new chair.
The biggest fear that I sent you has already happened. So Apollo, like I said, I don't.
Yeah, think of something.
It's already happened.
But where does it go? How much worse
Okay,
can it
so-
get?
So that remains true.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How much worse can it get?
I guess we're gonna
We'll
find
find out.
I'll protect you, Apollo.
I won't protect.
So
Wait.
You won't.
I'll protect your rear.
Oh.
You're not a clone. You do have parents. They just don't like you.
Oh no! The biggest fear of them all.
That's how it escalates.
The not clone is back.
You do have a family. They gave you up.
The non-clone.
You were part of an experiment. You are an individual.
Did we
Why are
send
we
you-
focusing so hard on mine?
They took it away. No, I'm just kidding.
Wade only
because
holds doors.
or we talk more about the fact you're a clone.
My biggest fear is the biggest fucking door ever.
And you can't hold
And I
it.
can't hold it.
I can't hold it.
Opening, I'm like, guys, I can't fucking close
Like
the
Atlas
door.
holding the world, but it's you in a door.
Yeah.
So, as you hear this voice, and for a moment, as you look around, you all find yourself, for half a second, realizing that you were all individually standing alone.
No.
As you just feel this heavy presence on your mind. As you push forward, you all step out together. In a very strange room.
Reggie.
You can see that the space around you is solid and corporeal, but it's almost like a game that's in which the visuals are not clipping correctly. You can see sections that are missing out of the wall that is just replaced with shadow. There are sections where the shadow comes in at a sharp point, as if something has pushed its way through the wall, and this memory of what this room should be is trying to push it back out. And even as you look across this simple room, the doorway on the other side doesn't appear to be lined up correctly with the room opposite. And if you were to look too closely at this door frame, there is a gap, like stepping onto an airplane where you just look down and there's just nothing beneath. It's a weird sensation to feel the entire world shifting under your feet, as you're not sure how much of this is actually real.
Just glitch through the map.
Not the back rooms.
And as you stand in this space, it is a very strange hive-like architecture. The walls are not straight and square, but curved and pot-marked, almost as if it was built by some kind of insect. Or bee. More like a bee. And Ava, as you continue to concentrate on the spell, It's, you know, you still have a connection to it. And I will say, for the sake of this, you lose concentration, but the spell is still active.
Ooh. What?
As you are, you know that she is somewhere up ahead. But as you think and you try to focus on this, there are times in which there's only one strand pulling you forward, and every once in a while you swear you get 2 pings. 3, 1, 2 in different variations. But you are the guide, and you know where you need to go, but
I don't know where we need to go. She's in a lot of different places.
I would say try and approach whichever one feels the closest.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and really focus here. I guess I'll move forward.
all right. I'll say for the sake of the clarification of the game mechanic, this map that is presented is Ava being able to navigate her dreamscape. So the fact that you guys have the map at all is because of your
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
is because
This place is confusing as fuck.
so if you weren't having this would have been an open space where you guys just had to figure it out.
Ooh.
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 But because you have a locate
So
creature,
we're over there.
you have a physical representation of space to be able to navigate. So because of that, you no longer have to concentrate on the spell. It's just
Okay.
constantly active because you guys have a map.
Oh, got it. I see. Okay, let's freaking go. Do we want to move the minis? Do I go forward?
But it's using
Yeah.
yours to move.
Oh, got
Yeah,
it.
so you
got
guys
it.
have to move 5 at
over
once.
there. He was right
Okay.
behind you, and then you're just the.
Forward we go.
I'm gonna be also like,
Can you pay really close attention to what's happening around us? I feel like we might get attacked or something.
Yes. Wait. I'm gonna ball form on top of Ava, so I can just sense constantly.
Okay. What?
It's just a bomb under the first step we take after the
Oh.
So it was like,
All right, so you're using your bind sense.
Yep.
Does it only detect creatures?
It's anything.
Anything of the.
I think it's like his echolocation, but as a slime.
It's you can perceive your surroundings.
Okay. So, as you step forward,
The first step is always the hardest.
the first cut is the
All right, we were 5 feet.
You walk into a counter.
All right. So I guess roughly, what direction of hallways are you trying to?
That way.
All right, forward. So go ahead and,
And then
as you make your way over into the second chamber, room number 2.
Oh.
As the space opens up, it is like passing through a veil. And as you step out into the second chamber, you find yourself back at the camp that you just left. But the space is smaller, more compressed. And you hear people talking and laughing. And as you look past, for a moment, you see the child of Alu running past with another kind of gaggle of kids. And as you watch this childlike fun, you can't see them, but you hear these voices. One being the familiar male voice of Alu's father. I just want to be sure that I understand what it is that you are expecting of us in our coalition. And as soon as the response comes, the whole scene seems to, again with that same water distortion. All you have to know is our interests are aligned. We seek the same answers, fear not. Do not worry, Selena. Once we find what I am looking for, we shall make great breakthroughs on this island and whatever it is the Tyrians left buried here. And rest assured, I am not looking for credit. You are welcome to credit all of our findings to your troop. Then you must understand my hesitation. There are not many outside of the garrison who would be so say, "What? Generous? Don't worry. I fully do intend to get a return on my investment." And see,
So she said a name, right? His name?
Selenar.
Selenar.
How do you spell it?
Sylanar.
Wow, that's not at all. I put C-E-L.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Whose father's name is Selenar. And as the voices fade and you see as the children disappear, you can see the tents of this camp are tightly knitted around you. And you can only see 2 ways to exit.
One being behind us, or
These
just
9 and
forward?
Well, I say 3. One the way you came in, and there's 2 others, so basically 2 ways to move forward.
You wanna
Do
just
I
keep moving
sense?
forward?
Yeah. Do I sense anything in this room? For this to this side?
Not a Volu. No.
I think we're gonna keep going that way. Let's go.
Okay.
I carefully avoid the camp.
You're watching, right?
Jiggles.
Jiggle, jiggle. Okay.
All right. You're leading the charge, Ava?
Yes. With you on my head.
Ava and you, I need you guys to make a wisdom saving throw.
Woo,
As
baby.
they enter the room?
Which one? When we entered this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
17.
Sorry.
Good.
Right. We need to use Beyond now.
Yeah, I think the D&D Beyond is fixed their issue.
Yes.
Could I have given her guidance?
No, it's okay.
I would say with this is something that's
It's
happening way
pretty
too
fast,
fast. Because
yeah.
guidance is an action, not
Yeah,
a
it
reaction.
is. It is.
It's kind of abused, but that's okay.
would work on a saving throw.
Not very good. 8.
8. Ava, as you step through into this chamber,
Oh, wait.
saving throw?
11.
11. As you step through, you feel as if you are
That's hard.
passing
looked
through a
along.
veil. And for a moment, your stomach jerks as you feel like you've basically missed a step on the staircase. As you fall forward, trying to catch yourself, as your stomach lurches and you feel yourself starting to go into free fall. What does Ava desire most?
In this moment in life?
In the terms of who, not in this moment, in a term of who Ava is. I think I know what it is, but
I want to be a dragon.
No.
I'm gonna be the greatest dragon that ever lived. A dragon of the stars.
and as you are in this free fall,
Mushi from Mulan.
you find as your wings open up and you feel that strength in yourself. And you're not falling, you are flying. As you let your wings spread and you command this chamber to yield to you. As all your party members step safely as you land on the other side and you find you are a kobold. But you felt what it tasted like.
Oh, mama.
And as
You
And
flew
as
too
you
close to the sun.
and as you look down at your own sense of self, it's so disappointing.
No.
It's so limiting. Because you know what that power feels like. And you want it so badly. As the rest of you step into this room, it is similar to the first chamber, this honeycomb-like structure, but you can see what it appears to be like perhaps some sort of storefront that is set a little bit out into the street, but as you try to like peer between the stalls, that black veil is on the other side. You can't quite see past what's inside. But you find yourself in this room. and you just barely, again, like voices underwater, start to hear voices from the room ahead.
So nothing in this room, but we hear voices ahead.
Correct.
So we didn't see Ava change, right?
Nope. Ava just stepped from one room to the other.
Is there like a clear veil we're all stepping through, like to get from room to room? Okay.
Nope.
Softly giddy.
Ava, why are you so excited?
I guess we keep going.
Yep.
There's another. I hear voices. Another
I think-
memory?
We all hear
Yeah?
the voices, right?
Yeah, but you can't hear what's being said, but just that
Right,
same
right.
underwater.
So I pulled nub points towards the room.
As you step into this chamber, similar to before when you stepped through the doorway and suddenly you found yourself in the center of this research camp. As you step through, you go from this, looks to be just a streetway, to suddenly emerging in this grand, beautiful chamber. You see that it is multi-level with these very strange columns that don't extend straight up as you're used to pillars being, but seem to curve and at some point fork to create different structural integrities like across this circular chamber. And you see as some of them split, they reach out towards each other and intertwine, creating this very broadly spaced lattice work, almost like a platform above you. And as you look around, those voices pick up. And you see clearly Alu's parents, but you don't see Alu herself. And as you look, you can see, similar to what you saw when you first arrived, those shadowy figures of perhaps people that she doesn't quite remember, but you can see just the torches. And then, staying near the front, near Alu's father, that deep, shadowy void. And as you hear the voices, starting with Alu's mother, I worry about descending this deep into the catacombs. Perhaps we should have brought more equipment or more people. I trust that you can put your fears aside. Do not worry, I find that you are more than capable to handling whatever dangers might be down here. And you see as Silinar turns and doesn't touch her, but just reassuringly, do not worry, we have fought more dangerous things before. We can handle anything, especially with the help of and the voice immediately jarbles. And on that cue, you watch as you hear the sound of like a cry, and suddenly one of the torchlights. And as everyone begins to come to alarm, that shadowy feminine figure. Well, I think it's time that we prove that, don't we? And as you are in this chamber, you find yourself standing in that doorway to suddenly being in the center.
Oh, baba.
And as you look around, you see these dark, shadowy shapes beginning to emerge, and you just feel the ground rumbling under your feet.
It's a rumbling.
I need
tumbling.
everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, initiative! Initiative! I got a -1.
now.
It's your turn to
19.
rule.
18.
What? And what's that? I'm going to ask for repeats on that because I got the wrong encounter. There we go. That's what I wanted.
I got an
19.
8. I got an 8.
Nice.
What'd you get?
One fell.
I got a -1.
Is that right?
Not too bad.
Yes.
Yeah, having a dex dump stat sucks. All right, Vegas,
okay.
we get for initiative?
18.
For now.
18. All right, you?
19.
19.
A
Paulo?
Red Bull. 19.
19. Great,
A
great
Red
initiative.
Bull.
Wait,
14.
14.
That was yours
Been
from
here
last
for
time.
2 weeks.
That was yours from last time.
I forgot it was mine.
Ava?
8.
Still looking at your hands like I was a dragon.
All right.
I was gonna ask for half, but thank you.
All right. Let's have you guys arrange yourselves on the map, cluster together.
Cluster. I'd like to make a try.
No.
These are delicious.
I'll remember that.
It's mine. I forgot about it.
I'll remember that.
Wow.
Even care what it says. Didn't care at all.
Because I didn't know it was mine. And then it was reminded me. Am I still ball form? I choose to not be.
You are. However, I will say I'll give you as the beginning of the combat as you feel you just.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you waste your turn on this.
Making a trade no more.
I did not prep my minis
Hilarious.
beforehand.
Nice of the gods.
It's very kind. Very kind to DM.
Yeah, very kindly.
Very kind of you.
Call me merciful, because I'm going to throw things at you.
Not things.
All the things. All of the things.
Waiting for this.
Just hit some time.
Guess what? Silver for 60 LP.
Look at you.
Look at you.
I'm almost the silver 3.
I'm so proud of you.
Just mean now that you can play with Colby.
Oh.
I get 10 LP a win and lose 20 for every loss.
Oh.
Yeah, they really want you back in bronze.
Yeah, that's what game telling me. You don't belong here.
And it's all based off of the whole team performance, not your individual performance.
Well, you know, it's hard to carry every single game, but I do my best. Colby's taught me well.
I've had a killing spree and the whole team decided to still surrender because 2 of them died. I'm like, dude, like I'm scaling. Why would you surrender? And they're just like,
It's the biggest meme in League community. We scale.
yeah, we scale.
All right, let's. We need to find a better way to do maps. Like I'm short, I can't reach over there.
You get one of those like what they use in casinos.
Mm-hmm.
The stick.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be really funny, actually. Can we please?
That could be your Christmas gift to Amanda.
Oh my god.
We slide your encounter in.
It's
Let
something
me
a bit better than the whip.
raise your 10.
I raise your
What was that laugh,
a
Chris?
dragon.
All right, can I get one of them over here and the other one over here? All right. So
Apollo, what the fuck?
Weight's lifting me up on my booty cheeks.
why? All right.
He holds
What you doing
doors
with all
and
that
licks
ass?
cheeks.
Damn! What you doing with all that ass?
He controls when they open
So-
doors.
As you suddenly go from being a spectator to suddenly being a part of this memory, you see that the people that were around you suddenly vanish as you have taken their spaces. And as you look around, you hear this rumble from under the ground. You can see as the earth lifts and the stone that lays the foundation of this chamber lifts, splits, and bursts as these strange, almost like ram-horned-like creatures reach up and claw their way out of the earth. Long, three-clawed talons piercing the stone, allowing them to pull themselves up. But as you see, as the ram horns protrude first, you see this long, like bird, almost like a bird-like beak that has a series of jagged fangs that stick out like along the sides. Almost like the teeth of a shark. There's a little bit more elongated, and you see this beak is just a little bit wider. And you see as it pulls itself up, just
Bad bird, bad bird, bad bird.
and as they emerge, and these two immediately begin to kind of circle and stalk you. Who has the highest passive? I'm thinking it's probably Ava.
Yeah.
As you immediately go on your guard, you hear this. And as you look up, you see this dark, shadowy mist. And as you peer up into the darkness, you see pulling its way through the lattice work, not splitting it, but coming through it like a strainer. Just in this shadow of darkness, you see very similar ram horns and the beak that protrudes. And as you look up into these golden, like ember glowing eyes, you expect the mouth to open this way, but you see instead as another almost shadowy figure is above you that descends down, which rolled the highest initiative. It's going to drop down.
What the?
It's going to drop down right here. Can you please place it on the board? It's representation, but please place that over there. No.
Aha! It's gonna take a while for it to reach us. Oh, he's right behind me.
Those
Okay.
legs are working.
Yes, queen.
Wait, is it like right next to you?
Yeah, it's in that space between you, Vagus, and Ava. There's like a block,
Oh,
like
okay,
in
there
between
it
all of
is.
you.
You just pushed Ava out.
I would technically be on top of Ava's head still then.
No, you transformed out, so you have to take a space.
So you'd have to take a space,
Cool, okay.
unless you're riding on her shoulders. Like it's weird.
Cool.
So where's you standing?
So I'd be where I was then.
Wouldn't you be right next to me?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
miss.
wasn't I?
I'm gonna let the dice determine who's gonna
Not really.
roll.
Oh.
You're like,
I'd be more
1,
next to
2,
Ava.
3.
No,
Fucking.
this is important. I don't want to be there. I want him to be right.
Okay,
Here.
so it's gonna go after.
Thanks.
So wait, where are you guys standing? That's determine where this thing comes down. Is this how you guys are standing?
I think so.
Okay, can Ava pick a square? She's kind of saddled in between
God,
two.
I can't tell. Yeah, there it is.
Well, actually, in that case, he's gonna come down. He's gonna attack you. All right. So
Cool.
first things
Okay,
first.
here.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Is this a large
A
creature?
strength saving
Yes.
throw.
Okay, so it takes up that force.
Almost like the person piloting you stole.
Natural 20.
Red Bull.
Natural 20. Excellent. As this creature comes
minus
down,
one.
so Ava, you look up and you see the shadowy mouth open and screech at you, and you see as it drops down, it comes. There's a solid center as it consumes you and then dissipates like a burst. What's that? The frozen the dry ice bubble. This poof out, and you see as you is starting to get lifted up as this strange, very thin-limbed bird-like creature is attempting to grapple you and pull him up in the air. But he sees you grounds himself, and you are not taken by its grasp.
I almost got took.
No, God, took it.
However, it's going to get mad, and it's going to make 2 slam attacks against you.
It's bad, you
more.
did-
That's not fair.
Fuck.
All right, that first one is going to be a 21 hit.
21.
Yep.
This is.
That still hits, yeah.
Okay, next. 18.
Oh, I didn't roll.
Yeah, they both hit.
Both hit.
I'll let him slide.
You take 90, so
All right. That first one, oh, I rolled so badly against you guys. It
Good.
sucks.
what are you talking about?
The first one's gonna be 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
How's that? Roll that.
and the second one is gonna be again 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So 18 between the two slam attacks,
He's fine.
and that will end its turn. So next up, Apollo, and you're on deck.
Do these look like? What
Isn't it Vagus, though?
These are weird ram horn looking ones.
There's like smaller.
Yeah, these ones
versions
are
of
like
the same
actual
thing.
solid, like they look like creatures. The other one that is currently harassing you appears to be more of like a spirit-like entity. But you can see the spirit has a similar facial structure from what you can see. These two are like actual flesh and bone creature.
So the one that tried to hit me just now, that did hit me, is like a spirit thing?
Yeah, it looks like a shadow basically,
Okay.
but there's points of where it's the solid form of it, like not solid, but where you can actually like see shape. It has a similar head structure, but you see more of a humanoid, like very thin, emaciated hands and torso, but no feet. It kind of just like dissipates into a cloud beneath it.
First, I'll use my bonus action, unsettling words, against him.
Okay.
So then he has a minus d8 on his next save, and then I'll cast Dissonant Whispers, which is a Wisdom save.
Okay. So it's gonna have a minus d8 to the save.
We might need your magic sword for that one.
We might need your magic.
I'm out of spell slots.
You wake up out of spell slot.
And Stickers is with us, right?
This is. He would be actually, yeah.
We're
Um,
Bird.
well, let's see. That was an 18 minus 8 because I rolled max on that d8.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
So he fails.
He's gonna fail.
So he takes 5d6
5d6 psychic damage.
Yes.
Wow.
Can't do shit on that.
Good.
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 Oh. For 23 psychic damage.
All right.
And then he has to move 30 feet away from me.
Okay. So as it lands, and you hear this strange, it almost sounds like a very distorted, multiply done echo, like from an echo chamber that reverberates so much you can't even understand what is being said. But as it turns and you cast your dissonant whispers, the whole form recoils, and for a moment it dissipates and then reforms 30 feet away from you. So it's gonna, I would say it moves direct back into that corner. Yeah. And you see, as it reforms, it's up against the wall, just. Is it your turn?
Yep.
All right, you.
So I'm going to walk towards the red boy,
Road boy.
and then I'm gonna hit the guy.
All right, hit the guy.
Hit him.
Hit him.
Eldritch Blade.
Point blank range. Dominance.
27 to hit,
Yeah.
and then second attack.
Oh, he took
2
the level of
attacks?
paladin.
Oh my god.
Another 27.
Yeah, that just hits.
Okay.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
First one is 15 points of damage.
Was it slashing?
Yes.
Let me just double check. Yeah, it just takes that fully. Okay.
Second one is 6 points of slashing.
6. Okay.
No smiting.
All right. As you cut into this creature, you see both of them. You're able to get past the 2 ram horns and just hit it like across the forehead. And as you cut back what looks to be flesh, and the skin immediately like parts, almost like a peach with the fruits too tight over the flesh, and it splits and pulls back, and all you see underneath is bone. It's
Damn.
pretty hardy creature. But you see as it just lifts its head and looks up at you, and you see it is as drool drips from the mouth and just collects on the floor.
Are they friendly?
No!
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Vagus.
I'm gonna get angry.
All right, you get ready. You get angry.
Angry.
All right, someone put this on him.
And I will put myself behind that red one to flank with you.
Okay,
Oh
so you
no,
are also
and
putting
you're-
yourself in flank. You
Yep.
cool with that? All right.
That's fine.
You're flanked.
Mm-hmm.
He won't be there long to flank.
I'm gonna hit the red one.
Hit the red one.
28 on the first one.
Yes.
Natural 20 on the second one.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Vagus fucks. Vagus fucks.
Vagus fucks.
Oh.
Max?
Was that the
Almost.
for the first
One off.
A 6 and a 5?
For the first hit, so that is 20 points of slashing damage.
That's your non-crit, right?
That was a non-crit.
Okay.
And then 9 points of necrotic.
Non-necrotic? Okay.
Now for the crit.
a human?
Oh, that sucks. It could have been better. For 17 points.
17?
2 twos.
Yep.
Is that including your...
And 9 points of necrotic.
Is that doubled or not?
Oh, would the necrotic be doubled as well?
Any dice roll on a crit is doubled.
18 then.
18 necrotic? Okay. Well, this thing went from okay to not okay. It is still standing, but Vagus does what Vagus does and messed up the DM's encounter.
I'm
So,
gonna hit
I'm scared for this one now.
Which one did you hit?
Because it's
red one.
us.
Oh boy.
It's the wizard, the sorcerer, or the druid, and the barbarian, or the bar.
What are you?
are you okay?
Who are you?
What are you?
All right, is that your turn?
That's it. Yep. That's all I can do.
All right. Wait, it is your turn. Ava, you're on deck. These creatures roll shit for initiative,
Except for the big boy.
except for the big boy. He rolled really well.
I'm gonna use my action.
Okay.
For me, you, and Vagus, I'm gonna cast Bless.
Wow. Are you
gonna
a
have-
cleric or
I'm
something?
gonna have Vagus use his reaction as he's going to command Vagus to fuck. And he can use his reaction to take another melee attack.
How do you do that?
It's a clear thing.
He's min-maxing the fuck.
So I'm gonna attack the red one again, so I have advantage.
You a war,
Alright.
you a war cleric?
It's still a 17 to hit.
A 17 just hits.
Perfect.
You added a d4, right?
And,
You smacked him anyways.
My dice end up in
yeah. You rolled in here. What are you talking about? 19 points of slashing damage.
You don't need to roll anymore, my guy.
Come on.
So with your reaction from somebody else, this creature who was feeling pretty hot shit just dies. And as you bring your great sword down into it, it screeches and lurch. And as you can see where it would die in front of you, similar to how the spirit, when it dropped down on you, popped and dissipated, it does the same thing under your blade. Just poof. And that black mist joins the walls and the spaces in between.
And then I'm gonna have stickers stick onto Vagus.
All right, give the help action, or just have him chill out there.
I have him chill out there for right
Okay.
now.
I'm not gonna put him down for stickers, but he's over there.
I just put a d4 down if that's okay.
That's fine.
Cool.
All right. So is that your turn, Wade?
That is my turn.
All right.
I'm comfy here.
Okay. Ava, it is your turn.
Oh shit! Y'all just blasted that thing.
Yeah.
Vagus, you got this, right?
I think so.
I'm gonna help.
From a distance.
I'm gonna help me out, okay? I'm gonna help me
Well, don't insult me.
Okay, I'm gonna go take archer form for my starry form, and an archer bolt shows up, and I'm going to take my attack on that blue one over there.
Okay.
Plus 7. 17 plus 7.
Yeah, it hits. Yes.
Okay, that's a D8 plus 4 radiant. That's a 10. Where's a D fucking 8? 1 plus 4, 5 points of radiant damage.
5 points of radiant damage.
And then I'm gonna take a guiding bolt on it.
Do it.
Fuck yeah.
When did Ava adopt a southern accent?
12 plus 7. 19!
To hit?
Hit.
Yeah, it is.
I would like 2 more D6s.
Anything for you, Miss Ava.
Oh, it's I can't even. I literally can't even see it.
It's okay.
Actually, I'm gonna take yours because the duck dice have been fucking me.
Just wanted to make me feel.
Nice. 5, 10, 14 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god.
And the next attack on it's gonna have advantage.
Okay. As you blast it, it reels back, and you can see as the light of your radiant energy doesn't seem to do extra damage, but punches a hole in
Darn
it.
it.
And for a moment, you get actually no, sorry, it's just the solid one. As it slams into it, you can see that some of the dark features on it seem to kind of burn away, and it seems.
Okay, and
Piss
I'm
it off.
actually gonna fucking run away.
All right.
Two, hide behind the fellow.
Flee.
I'm one. Yeah, I think. I don't think that guy can move with Vagus and them right there. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and go against the wall. And be like, I'm good here.
Banana comes out of the wall.
Oh shit! I think I dropped my fidget spinner.
The only thing keeping us
Yeah.
control right now.
It's really nice, actually. Thanks, Drew.
Yeah. Thank you for the sponsor, OPG. All right.
That's my turn.
So.
Oh, is there a thing that we can mark that so next hit has advantage on it?
Absolutely, my dear. Let's do magical effect.
Okay. And then actually, I guess, am I still concentrating on locate creature?
No,
Great.
it is just affected.
Got it.
Yeah.
Just needed to know if I needed to be concentrating or
No,
not.
you are free with your concentration.
Great.
All right. So next up is going to be my kind of screwed boy's turn. Let's do this. So first thing that's going to happen as you hit this thing with your radiant energy, it snarls at you, but then as you immediately flee, it turns its attention to its more closer prey. and you watch as it finishes pulling itself out of this hole that's created. And who's that in the center? It's Apollo and Wade.
Yeah.
You see as it crouches down low and just leaps up in the air and is gonna slam down on top of Wade.
Yeah. What the fuck's that sound?
No, it goes up in the air and you go, where'd it go?
Apollo takes one step to the right.
I need Apollo and Wade to both make a strength or
Yes,
dexterity saving throw.
Listen.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, you guys get to choose.
Strength or
Dex.
Okay, strength.
Strength or dex?
Well, most likely strength. Yeah, strength. I get +1.
Wow.
Wow.
I get +2.
Wow.
16.
What'd you
Crap
get?
damage.
13.
I rolled help ally, so I'm gonna give you a d6 to roll.
Does it take your reaction?
Yes.
18. 17. That's hard.
16.
17.
So 16, 17? Okay, you guys both succeed. Who's a 16?
Me.
You barely succeed.
Yay.
Alright.
Ava, you kind soul.
You got this, Apollo!
I don't, but damn.
Apollo, it's huge! Your ass is huge! The is about to bounce on you!
Ah, I just might stay here for eternity.
No, the only ass for you is
No,
wings!
that's not your home.
Apollo, the cheeks are falling. Run!
Oh, take me. It's not your home.
Oh, it's dropping it low.
Cheek and little.
You each take 7 points of a combined bludgeoning and slashing damage as this thing lands on top of you.
Damn, so he got knives in his ass?
That's about to be a
It does on his hands. And you are each pushed 5 feet away. And it's gonna be where Wade was.
So -7.
I think you can be a little. I think you don't have to be.
As it
You don't have to be though. You can go away.
you are actually going to wait. Who gets to decide? Does it get to decide or does you get to decide? Let me see.
I reckon this ass is big enough for the two of us.
No, you actually get to choose. Okay, so it works.
Just the two of us.
Alright, that ends the turn. As it gets right in the center of you, just okay, next up is going to
Damn,
be
big
Mom.
boy.
You thick.
top of the round's gonna be our big one. That's in the corner. Alright. What do I wanna do?
Try to leave.
I know.
Just gonna.
Walk away.
Well, you also used your reaction.
I know.
Let me double check my options here real quick. 'Cause I know what I want to do, but I just want to double check if I have a movement to do it. I do.
Fat bone cheeks. Give him drinking his milk.
He needs to drink a whole milk at home.
First.
Oh man, I would die a glorious death.
It's actually gonna. Yeah, Ava's out there by her lonesome.
Can it move though?
It can, as it's going to, without provoking attack of opportunity, because
Oh.
Vagus used his reaction. He's gonna rush forward.
Downside to it. But I mean, at least you get to
I'm just gonna go walk over there. and beat him.
Anyways,
Yeah. Ava, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Cool.
As you see, as it rushes forward and attempts to pull you into its form.
Why does he want to do that to me?
Just the two of us.
Because this thing has intelligence.
7!
No.
7. All right.
Ew.
Oh my.
You're gonna
I
take.
think that too!
My eight.
You're gonna take some damage.
I will!
You're gonna take some damage.
Not concentrating on anything.
Dave. You alright?
I'll be alright!
There's some damage rolls.
You might not be alright.
I am less okay now.
Okay! I'm less confident in being alright!
You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's so many!
19?
I use,
Jeez.
I'm gonna use my reaction to put my ward on her.
Did you already use your reaction for Vegas?
That was his turn.
That was
Oh, okay.
I don't use my reaction. He uses his.
Okay, so you're gonna. How much that absorb?
It's gonna absorb 9.
9? Okay, so you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
9.
Let's see. And. Oh, and as you are picked up, you feel it grab you and fling you, and you slam into the wall. So you actually don't move anywhere as you're standing right because you've that direction it threw you in is a
Lexi,
wall.
you're about to get slammed. Just,
You're gonna take an additional 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, hold on.
Watch out.
Oh, actually, you take nothing because you weren't thrown additional feet.
He's got a chair.
oh no!
No, that ends the turn as it takes you and slams you up against the wall, and you fall limp, and you see as it just looms over you. But that ends its turn.
Okay.
Apollo.
5, 10. And I'll just rinse and repeat. I'll look at him and cast Unsettling Words. So he has a minus D8 on the save.
Sure.
And then Dissonant Whispers again.
Nice. Solid plan.
Oh, it failed hard. It fails. It's a 5.
Alright, so it takes another 5d6 damage.
Stop it. Bard, stop.
Knock it off.
Hurt my creature. Let it hit you.
Kill him! Fucking kill him!
Counter. God.
His eyes.
For 19 more points of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
And is pushed back another 30 feet into
just-
Vagus.
Did you just walk back into the corner? Hello again.
It just has to move away from you, right?
Yeah, but
So it technically can go in either direction. So how about this? I'm gonna have this be up to the fates. It's gonna pick a corner.
one of them has to move closer to me to get away from me, though. So if he moves this way, he technically, because he can't move through Ava, he'd have to go
Yeah,
here.
he actually can, because he's not a solid creature. So I'll say this: if he rolls if he runs through a 1 through a 10, he's gonna go back into Vagus' corner. If he rolls a 11 or higher, he's gonna go in the opposite corner.
Baby goes in the corner.
So
Baby goes in the corner.
all right, a 14. He's gonna go in the opposite corner. He's gonna go
Bag
over
is just
30 feet that way.
Wait, where are you going the other way?
He's, he comes back on the other side.
Thank God I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for Vagus.
I'll walk to the other
Vagus
side, I
just
guess.
sucks.
Yeah.
And that ends my turn.
All right. Next up, you.
I'm gonna look at the thing that just ran to the other side of the corner and say, God damn it. So I'm gonna send 4 Eldritch Blasts that way.
Sure. What does this look like?
You could send some of
I think-
them
is
to
this the
one
first
to
time
get
you've done
them
this or
off
no?
way.
I've done this before.
Okay, well, I want you to describe what does it look like now that you have 4 freaking Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, so the energy kind of balls up in my hand, and then it splits into 2, and then 3, and then 4. And then
Okay.
just kind of scatters around me, and they all shoot at once in this same time.
Awesome.
Sick.
Okay.
That's so freaking cool.
First one is a 18.
Hits.
don't forget to add a D4.
Another 18.
Hits.
25.
Hits.
And 19.
Hits.
Don't forget to add a D4.
First one is 12 points
Okay.
of force damage.
Sure.
6 points of force damage.
Okay.
15 points of force damage.
Last one.
And 13 points of force damage. Screw it! Screw it! And if they can, they get pushed 40 feet, so just into the wall more.
Yeah, you see, after a moment, as you unleash this volley of Eldritch Blasts, you see as for a moment the mist vanishes, and then just one hand, 2 hand, and then just the face of this creature emerging from this cloud is barely there.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Vagus. What are you doing?
Bad.
Can you reach? Is that 40 feet?
Who's here?
I can't
10,
see.
50, 20, 25, 30.
35, 40.
Continue, sir.
40 feet.
Continue, sir. I'll just say, Vagus, if you hit it, you can tell me how you kill it.
Can I?
Don't forget to add a D4.
I'm gonna try to bite it first, just to see.
Okay, okay,
Reckless.
okay.
That is dirty 20.
Tell me what this looks like as you bite a spirit out of existence.
So it's like pulling itself back out as after you hit it, right?
Yeah, actually, do you just roll off like a flat d8 or do you add stuff to your bite attack?
It is a d6 plus 5.
Oh, never mind. Continue.
I'm going to like grab the skull as it's kind of peeking back out and
Okay.
just pull it forward and bite whatever I can on it.
Okay.
For 8 points.
Okay. As you pull it out and you bite onto what you think this like neck is that attaches the skull to this the more corporeal part of this ghost-like or the spirit-like creature, and you just snap it like sinew as it screeches and tries to pull back. And for a moment, you are standing there like Shakespeare with this ram bird skull in your hand before it all melts. And as you see the smoke kind of billows over your hand, and for a moment your hand kind of goes numb. It's kind of strange.
My mouth go numb too.
A little bit, not like a poison, but like just that's weird.
It's like the jerky sticks.
Oh, that's a good numb.
I like to imagine
So
that
he-
it was their head slowly coming out of the wall, and then you just open your mouth on the wall, so it just came out.
No way! Go back!
All right, so you still have your action. That was your bonus action. Oh, you don't have your movement though. It's dead. Yeah.
Oh, but you
Aw.
can dash.
For your action, you could dash. Yeah.
Dash.
Or
Dodge action.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at the guy.
Advantage because it still has the sparkles.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Thank God. That is a 26 to hit
Yes.
It hits.
for 11 points.
Damn.
That's just a d6 plus 5.
Wow.
Yeah, as you just take your javelin, as you
It's
bite into this
just-
thing, you just reach back, grab a javelin, whoo, and spear this thing on the side. For a moment, it goes all the way through the body, pinning it to the ground. It screeches as the legs kind of thrash uselessly before it pulls itself and disconnects itself from the ground. It's pissed.
I'm gonna throw another javelin at it.
Oh yeah. 'cause
You can throw
actually
two?
He gets
2 attacks.
Attacks.
All right, no, you attacked recklessly, didn't you?
Mhm.
Continue.
24.
As many attacks as he has javelins.
Many attacks as he does fingers.
Another 11 points. I maxed out on both those.
It's just. This is an unhappy creature.
This is jaw dropping to me.
When you think DPS,
Think Vegas.
Vegas.
think Vagus.
Think Vagus. Holy moly.
Does it end your turn, sir?
I guess.
Okay, Wade.
It's still alive.
It is still alive. It was previously not. It wasn't really injured,
Yeah.
and now it is.
Okay.
Where?
I want those spears back.
We'll see.
We're-
I'm gonna go out.
I'll make new ones out of it.
Did you move around it?
Yeah. Why was it?
No, I didn't see because
Now
he
he's
stood up.
attacking from the rear.
Punch you in the ass.
No, I just didn't see because he
Oh,
stood
can we
up.
get the magical effect off of it? It's no longer under the effect of guiding or guiding bolt.
How's it looking?
Rough.
Rough.
Well, actually no. Bloodied.
What are we on?
Okay, buddy.
Even though it doesn't really bleed.
Fuck it.
No.
But I'll take the ring.
Thank you.
I'm going to first level.
I'll keep doing.
First level input points.
All right, bring it back to the classics. Go ahead and roll advantage.
Inflict the wounds.
Wounds. I suffer no
Inflict them.
wounds.
Inflict them, Kirby.
Suck 'em, Kirby.
What'd you roll?
25.
Let's roll for damage.
Insane.
I technically would have done necrotic damage with one of those.
What was that?
Do it. What do you get from necrotic?
6.
6. Okay. All right. What do you get from inflict wounds?
19.
19 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, but the.
Woof. All right. Yeah. What does it look like? First time cats. This is the first time, right?
The hand itself would glow as soon as you see just the claws dig into its back.
Yeah.
Basically trying to hold it in place for the next person.
As it screeches, as Wade, you see the claws from this strange boon that he has just digs into the spine and grabs on. You feel like parts of the claws actually hooking and grabbing onto the spinal structure inside. It screeches and is super unhappy.
Oh yeah.
So it's technically not grapple for flavor. Is that your turn?
Yep. It's my turn.
Ava.
Cool.
Did any of you guys take damage? No.
I did.
I had those over
I did.
first one.
I have more HP.
did. I go ahead and guiding bolt.
I healed.
I guiding bolt it. 17 plus 7.
Hits.
Can I get 2 more d6s?
Ava's turning into Elmo right now.
Stop it.
Work for Elmo. That's a big work for Elmo.
Too slow.
Not this time. Ah,
Wow. Wow.
I'll keep it.
Wow.
15 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it with an arrow from archer form with advantage.
Sounds good. Did you take an arrow shot on your last turn when you went into archer form? Mm-hmm. You did? Okay.
17 plus 7,
It hits.
d8 plus 4. 7 plus 4, 11 points of radiant damage.
Oh, still standing, but barely. Barely standing.
I will stay where I am.
Fucking.
All right.
I'm so proud.
Well, next up is its turn. It's gonna hit the guy that has claws in it. So
You got this, Wade.
it's gonna attempt to make a bite attack against you, Wade.
Got this, Wade.
Punch in the mouth.
Here, kitchen.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
You have a 12 AC?
no.
13.
11.
Okay,
And I'm just gonna.
Cosmic Omen. Roll a d6. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, if this thing hit you, that would have been
I
bad.
also have shields as well, but
Okay, whatever. No, it misses as it spins and attempts to see this
I
large
fucking
saw-like
twisted
bird.
spine
Yeah,
all
and it
over the
just screeches and collapses down on the ground in front of you. Top of the round, it's dead. Apollo. This thing is currently it's not prone, but it's on the ground in front of you. You see, attempting to reach back and take a snap at Wade.
Those are my ankles.
Is he gonna use a sword?
Apollo,
Is he gonna use a sword?
Absolutely not.
it by its weave. You got it. I snatched its weave. You have to. Strike it now.
I refuse to be involved in this. I don't really have much.
Stab it. Stab it.
You have advantage because you're flanking currently.
Talk shit to
I
it.
haven't
Stab
used
it.
a single spell slot.
Stab
I
it.
haven't used a sword since the
Guiding
beginning of the campaign.
It's a cantrip.
Something's gonna happen to that item.
3 free uses.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's use the short sword.
Sword.
With
Advantage.
Oh, you haven't
Doesn't
used the sword.
matter.
You're rusty, bro.
As you attempt to swing, you see as it had snapped back at Wade, it spins its head, and you just have to jump aside as these large jaws snap, trying to get a piece of you.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Nope.
No.
As your
I
action.
do, however, look at Baggis and go, I believe in you. I know you can fuck. And we'll fuck him up. You have inspiration.
I think.
All right.
Wow. But I'm not.
Is that your turn?
Oh, yeah.
You. It's your turn.
All right.
You.
He's farther away. I had more faith in Baggis.
What are you using?
Does a 16 hit?
Eldritch
A
Blast.
16 does not hit.
D4.
Hold on.
D4. Roll a D4.
Okay, hold on.
You're
It doesn't matter. It's a Gatling gun. Just
Oh no, I'm sorting.
You're what?
Sorting.
But you're not there yet.
Oh, you're walking up and stabbing with the sword.
Hold on. I want to see if it hits. That's so for 16 plus 3, 18.
That hits.
Okay, and the next one was a 17.
Both hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up and just kind of pat Apollo. You tried.
How do you want to do this?
You tried, but I'm just gonna.
You got
It
it.
had 2 HP. It's like it's done.
Good job.
As you walked up and shows you how to use a sword, this creature screeches and dissipates into this similar black mist as all of the threats around you dissipate back into smoke. That's where we're gonna take our break.
Wowie.
Wow.
So we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes
That felt
for
good.
the next stage.
I felt
See you soon.
strong.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
chair.
Whoa!
It's broke completely.
I didn't even get to say one.
It's completely. If I just keep going.
It just
If I just keep going, it's done.
It's
It's done.
Oh, no, keep going.
I don't have any more chairs.
It's done.
God. All right, here, Cole. Can you pass this over to Caroline? Let's get Roman here.
Let us lean back.
No, lean back.
Here, pass it over to her. Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome.
It's blunt. Yeah, it's blunt.
Look at that.
How?
We had a good run.
I mean,
Next for the DM.
Who's next? You or me?
That side of the table's really just fucking.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what the hell are they doing with chairs?
Well,
You got two of the
where the
oh yeah,
bigger boys.
can't even
I know.
close it. All right.
We haven't broken a single chair.
Here's all the screws that fell out.
Are you gonna eat that?
Do you want to split it?
We're a professional stream, and our shit's falling apart.
Quote unquote.
Wait, we should get
Make sure
chair
you give
for
us those
Amanda.
lovely Twitch Prime subs.
No, I'm okay.
You don't have any more chairs.
No, it's all good. Let's get real. I ended up
Do
standing
you
up
guys
during
have a
scenes
stack of
anyway.
chairs?
Should we just adjust the camera because Amanda's gonna stand now?
Man's didn't get her leg workout today.
This chair's not that good either.
It doesn't break.
Oh, it's wobbling though.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Hello.
As you can see, we're all falling out of our chairs. All right.
Any of my screws coming out? I feel like I'm next.
Subathon for new chairs. Yeah, we might have to. All right. For you just tuning in. Last we left off, the Starlight Battalion, which is our group of misfits here, have made their way into the mindscape of a Lusong.
Hold on.
What?
That camera froze.
Completely.
Did it? Looks
Apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
pause for problems.
So many problems.
Creepy.
99 of them.
Her vision just like
There you go.
just slowly
Should
looks
be
up
good.
at the camera.
Ravanya
Ravanya comes to the
moves out of the camera. Oh, it's working.
We good? They just need like buffer and catch up or something. We good?
Yep.
Good.
Yay.
Last we left off, Starlight Battalion has stepped into the mindscape of a Lusong. They're allies since the beginning of the campaign. Huh?
Why are we here again?
I'm telling you why. Actually, it's a good reason because they care, or they decided they could kill her, leave her, or try to help her, and they chose to try to help her. So here they are, traveling into this
Some of us.
warped memory of a Luz from apparently 300 years prior, before the island of Tyr was sundered, to create the Sir Kelton Belt. You were traveling through various memories of, it seems to be mainly her parents, and fighting some of the creatures that were denizens of this island way back when. You were victorious and now stand in this empty chamber. What do you wish to do?
I picked Vagus up.
Yeah, I have to bag us up.
How did I get here?
Like a little hurt.
I'm hurt.
I'm fine.
I feel okay.
I'm okay.
We can keep
I
going.
think we should take another long rest to the side.
Or we could
On a
not.
scale of like 1 to 20, how much like how hurt are you?
5.
Okay. I'll give her 5 points of lay on.
Thanks.
I'm much better now.
And I'm gonna give myself 15 points.
All right.
Boy.
That's better.
Can I spend some time to recharge my ward?
With the Mystic Bill?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
That was. She really doesn't want us to be here. That means that there's something important.
Usually.
Is that
Right?
what that means?
I think so.
I think if someone's really trying to keep you out of somewhere, it means they really want to keep the thing. Right? Let's keep going.
We move forward.
Okay. As you step in through this hallway, you guys keeping the same marching orders before?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Who's in the first 4 slots? It was Ava, you,
Vegas.
Vagus,
And then
Vegas.
Apollo.
Apollo. Okay, it's basically everybody else. Can I have everyone roll a flat d20 for me?
Flat D20.
Except for Wade, because he's in the back.
You messed me up. Now the fates are gonna fuck.
Not
5.
the only thing that's gonna fuck
Hey.
7.
you. 19.
Hey.
19.
No, I don't like this.
All right.
You want to be higher or lower?
Wade, you, and Vagus. I need some wisdom saving throws.
What the?
I rolled a 5.
She rolled a
so-
5 as well.
You're good though.
You already had yours. God damn it, now I'm the only one that thinks.
You, Ravanya hasn't visited you.
11.
You're not gonna get a taste of power.
Man, it sucks being a clone.
23.
23. Success.
You're not worth the
6.
attention.
6.
Is that your biggest fear?
All right.
No, but it is now.
What? Not getting attention?
Can my feet
Not being
change in the
worth-
middle of walking?
Not being worth the attention of even Ravanya.
Dick.
It's
Fuck
just
you,
you have a
bitch.
normal.
Fuck you.
You go into your nightmare state, and it's just you have a normal
You
dream.
should know
You're
why
like, no,
she hasn't talked to
I'm
you.
normal.
please,
I'm not special.
talk to me, demon mom.
So,
You should know why she hasn't talked to you.
Yeah,
So-
clone.
you guys can talk about that in character. As you step in out of this chamber into this hallway, Vagus and you, what is the thing that you desire the most?
This is like deep desire, right?
Yeah, this is like your core desire, the thing that you would be willing to sacrifice your morals to achieve if the time came.
Not your morals.
Oh no! He just figured out what those were.
He's 3.
Which
Less
is-
many.
6.
I think so.
I'll start the music.
Oh, you're right. You know what? That's actually the wrong one. It's
No,
this one.
no, you,
No, go back to that one.
no, I don't like that one.
Hmm.
Vagus
So
is.
this means you guys are always like corrupted.
Yes,
Means we just really want. We're being reminded how much we want.
it's to break his ties of his past, any connections he had from back then, and be
Sure.
able to live a normal life.
I know.
Yep.
To travel carefree with everyone here.
Okay. So what is it?
Almost everyone here.
So what is it that is currently worrying you? That is making it so you are not carefree?
Ravania.
Ravanya. Okay. So basically,
Mommy, mommy.
to be free of the threat of Ravanya.
Yeah.
Man, this is some nice hallways. Anybody else feeling a little weird in here?
Now.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
So as Vagus, as you step through for a moment, you see yourself. You're no longer in the halls of this abandoned city, but for a moment, you find yourself in the bustling halls of the Free Lloyd Collective. And you never realized how tense you held your shoulders. Just that constant need to be on guard, ready for whatever's going to jump out of the shadows. Some sort of reminder that's going to come back for you. Until, as you are walking through these streets, you are relaxed. You know that you are safe. Because nobody knows who you are. There is no look of recognition. You are whatever it is that you wish to be. It only lasts for a second before you kind of blink and shake your head and you're back in these strange alien halls. You.
Yeah.
As you pass through this doorway for a moment, you find yourself alone. And you feel this threat up ahead. Extremely pressing. Extremely dangerous. How do you deal with it? What do you do to make this go away?
Can I eat it?
As you feel this threat coming towards you, it is coming to kill you. It is coming to kill your friends. To strip everything that you love and tear it away from you.
And in between.
And you step in front of it. And as it approaches and attacks, you consume and envelop it and neutralize it. Because isn't power safer when we control it? So, for the rest of you, as you step down this hallway,
I like the most.
as you step down this hallway, you find that the hall branches into 3 different paths. So basically, looking at the map, you have a choice: 6, 5, or 7.
Where does the...
It looks like 7 is big.
Let's go.
But we have a map.
Ava, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Ava knows where she's going towards the closest way towards Alu 2.
Alu 2.
Do the other rooms feel like
The
Alu's
electric
presence could be
Alugaloo.
in them? As we walk by these doorways, like, as I glance towards this hallway, do I feel something from it?
As you focus, no. But however, in the room ahead of you, there's a strong pull. This is your guys' choice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Do we want to get all the backstory and go through each of these rooms, or do we just want to skedaddle or skadoodle? Do we want to keep exploring, or do we just kind of want to...
Yeah, is this our chance to know when Alu
We could learn more things if we go into the other rooms.
bonded with Ravanya? Like, is this our chance to get to know that information? We keep getting these memories.
In that case, we skipped the whole room back there. Do we want to go look at that room before we continue?
No. But here's a chance we can look at a room.
You're not the slightest bit curious, you?
To go all the way back to room 9.
All the way back, like 30 feet.
That was a long way.
It felt really long.
A lot happened between now and then.
We still don't know what's inside each room.
Let's just check out these rooms in front of us.
Could be more.
Here, let's just check out this room right here on the left.
All right.
Maybe maybe we'll know. Okay, that shadowy figure that's in these memories, that's Ravanya, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's Ravanya.
Thinking that. Just as long as we're
Renavia.
prepared to fight in each room, potentially.
Yeah, but if that's Ravanya, then that means 300 years ago, there was something she was looking for in this ruin of Tyr. What was it?
Well,
Maybe
Probably the
we'll
reason.
find out.
one way to find out.
So let's go check out room number 5.
All right. As you approach, Ava willing this direction to go, as you step up, you are blocked by what looks to be a wooden door with a blue sheen across the front.
Wait, it's your turn.
My time to shine.
Is the blue sheen look harmful?
This door is
Does it
locked.
look harmful?
We need a key.
Looking it over, it does not appear to be harmful.
Okay.
However, it does appear to be a barrier.
I push the door.
Maybe we need to go to room 9 before we
Solid.
go to room 5.
I pull the door.
As you reach, trying to grab the doorknob, you're unable to get past this blue sheen across the front.
I am going to cast make sure I have it prepared. Yes, I do. I would like to cast Dispel Magic
Okay.
on the blue sheet.
All right. As you approach and you lay a hand, the blue sheen dissipates, and you see the door open slightly.
Party.
Pretty easy.
Wow, that's actually. I gotta keep that in mind.
That's the spell slot.
I kind of wanted to touch it. See if maybe I could get through it because I haven't been touched by Revlon yet.
You don't know what happened to us yet.
That's fair. Wait, open the door.
Oh,
Hey! False flat space.
wow.
I didn't know my own strength.
So, as you step into this chamber, similar to every other experience you've had so far, you're not transitioning from one room in a connected hallway. It is suddenly into a new space. And as you step in here, the lighting and just the feel of this chamber is different. There is sunlight. It is bright. It is comforting. It is homely. And as you look around, you see the familiar figure of Alu's mother standing at one of the long tables that run all along both the perimeter of this room and across the center. You can see various journals and artifacts, and this appears to be her space, her research space. And you see as she is currently examining what looks to be a short staff, roughly about this long. And you see she has like it almost looks like a set of like thick glasses, but one of them has a series of lenses that she's currently lifting and twisting, examining this piece. You see how she just sighs and then set it down. And as she kind of just reaches back and just kind of rubbing the base of her neck, trying to, as she deep in thought over this object, you hear this just Alu, and you see like apparating in front of you this much smaller than the 6-year-old you've been seeing. And you see as her mother turns and just kind of kneels down, resting the forearms on the knees. And what did we say about Mommy's office? Don't come into Mommy's office. She goes, come here. And she reaches down. You see as Alu runs up and lifts her up. And so, tell me, Alu, what do you think of this? And she's not touching it, but looks down at this object. She was examining it. You see Alu kind of puts one hand on her mom's shoulder, and the other one's like reaching out, trying to grab it. But you see the mom kind of like leans back a little bit. It's just, you see as Alu gets a super focused expression and just, it's a stick. Just, you are right. It is a stick. It is a very confusing and irritating stick.
What does it do?
Well, if our employer has anything to say about it, it's going to do something very destructive and bad. Let's see if we can find something else to do with it, right? Come on, I think it's time for a snack. Snack! Right. She puts her down. Let's go. And you see the two figures exit this chamber. And as you look around, you can see everything around here has that same shimmering, intangible quality, except for the staff.
I look at the staff. It's pretty, you can see it pretty well.
It seems very solid. It's probably the most solid thing you found, or you've seen so far.
I want it.
I look at Lee.
Can I touch it?
Go for it.
I catch it.
All right. And as you grasp it, you feel this flood of memory. And it is like you are filled with information and then suddenly short circuit. Like waking up from a very intense dream and immediately not knowing what it was you were dreaming about, but you still feel that shaken fear or excitement that the dream presented. just that leftover emotional response.
Wow.
But you know that what you have in your hand, and you can look this up in D&D Beyond, is a failed experiment wand.
Ooh.
Well, they all do. That was a failed experiment.
That's what your parents said to you.
Mm-hmm. And by parents, you mean Alexel.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Failed experiment one. Interesting.
Interesting. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up. Sorry, I'm trying to look it up basically.
Oh,
Buddy.
what happened?
No.
Is everything just falling apart on you?
Everything.
Your chair?
So I'll say with that, you guys basically unlocked a hidden room and a secret memory and retrieved a boon in response.
Wow.
Wait, Ava gets to take it with her?
As it appears to be a solid object.
Now I'm interested in what was in room number 9. Paula runs back.
Well, there's your problem. She had a stick in her brain.
Why'd you sound like a mechanic?
I know what's wrong with it, Lou. I know what's wrong with it.
There's your problem.
They got no gas.
Stick in it.
It's got a stick in it.
I got no gas in it.
Alright.
I think
Yeah,
now
I still
that
don't see how we're doing anything for your parents here. It's wild.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we're
okay, look, just considering that the fact that we found this thing, I think we should go take a look at number 9. Just saying.
I think it's worth it.
Sure, let's go back.
What if there's another wand over there?
Sure.
Well, what if it's an encounter?
If it's an encounter, you have to fight all of them yourself.
That's true.
Well, okay. I can run away.
Alright, well, let's be sure to go all together then.
Wait, backtrack?
Double back to 9 real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay.
If we can.
We'll try and pull back to where we skipped.
Okay, you guys gonna go all the way back to room number 9?
Yeah.
All the way back.
Okay.
Just the mini map.
It's like Darkest Dungeon. You take extra stress for traveling backwards.
Why are we walking
How would I
back?
find this item on D&D Beyond?
It should just be named failed experiment wand.
Cannot find it.
Maybe it's not coming up. All right. Here, let me send you
Maybe
the.
it's a magic item.
Oh, it's gonna be magic items. Yeah, it is a magical item,
It's not a weapon.
and it does require attunement.
Ah! Ooh.
Okay. So you guys can go all the way back to 9.
Yeah.
I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
All the way back.
I thought so.
Can I ask at what point do we roll the wisdom? Like, at what point of the path? Or when we exit the room?
I would say it's difficult to say because of the nature of what the space is.
Just a 5d20?
Wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save. Okay.
I will inspire
No, you don't need to.
Vagus.
I think Vagus still has inspiration.
Yep. It only lasts 10 minutes, but
It hasn't been 10. It hasn't been 10 minutes.
D8.
I will inspire you.
Cool. Because I roll with an 8.
It's a
Okay.
D8, right?
it
Wait,
is.
do I get to add that to this?
Yeah, you get to add a d8.
What is it?
It's a D8.
D8? 12.
12. All right. I need you to put your hand up, please. Ava,
26.
That one.
put your hand up.
13.
Do I
Stand
put
up.
2 hands?
Oh! 19.
Okay. You 3. So,
I'm the only one that hasn't been touched yet. Together we get fucked.
With our powers combined. It's awful. It's all awful.
okay. You put your hand down. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you.
This is what it says.
Okay. Okay.
What do you mean?
If you give me bullshit, I get to give it back.
Oh, I just hit things.
I just rolled that.
I just work here.
What's a nat 1 get me?
L.
Oh no. Worse.
Gorge.
So-
I'll fucking do it again.
So,
Yeah, don't look at me. No.
I'm gonna check my thing, but I think I am gonna look at you. Hold on.
She did the whole
I did.
the DM like.
The
So,
slow zoom from DM look.
Gotcha, bitch.
Wade,
Yeah.
what do you desire the most?
Door.
A key.
The door or Apollo?
A deadbolt.
Same thing.
No.
Invincibility.
Nerd.
What a fucking weeb.
Power.
Wow.
Oh.
So, as you guys have this discussion
Beautiful.
and turn and begin to make your way back to this hallway that you had seen but not explored, you pass through these familiar halls without event until Apollo and Ava, you end up passing through a doorway, and suddenly
Uh-oh.
you find it's just the two of you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gorge!
As-
Oh, Gorge!
As the rest of your party has vanished. And as you look around, you find yourself standing in the center of a chamber.
I just pick Ava up.
I hold
As you
her on.
grab onto each other.
We're like Scooby and Shaggy.
Where are your vesicles?
As you are in this, as you look around trying to get your bearings, you see the camp, the tents, fallen, decrepit, torn. You see yourself. And as you look, you see a shambling creature
Can we stealth and lose
giving
mind?
off this faint green light. And as you watch it pass, being very still, what are you doing here? And as you turn, you see standing sideways, her hair draped down in front of her face. You see Alu as you know her. Just as she turns, and as the head turns, you see just one of the eyes, and you see it glows with this green light. What are you doing here? Get out! And all of you find yourself standing back in that hallway.
Apollo just starts walking this way.
All of us?
You guys are all together, nothing happened. And as you all turn,
We're in which hallway now?
you are in the hallway outside of the room 5, and as you turn, you guys do not see room 4. That it is completely walled off.
Oh.
Well,
Can't go back.
No.
I'm in your arms still. I'm like, it was not good. It was not good. It was no good.
Not a Galoo. That wasn't the electrical Oogaloo.
Stinky.
It's okay. All right, we could. Are you guys okay? You guys okay?
Why did we agree to come?
We should press on before I guess we're all with. No.
We got a rock down too?
We gotta. I think we gotta press forward before.
So the to get back to 4 is blocked, right? Like it's just.
We can only go.
You guys are in that hallway. Basically, you can't go
Yeah.
backwards.
But is there like a door, or is
It's
it
just
just?
veiled.
veiled.
There's
Like,
no
there's
way
no
back.
way
It's
back.
like, yeah.
Yeah. So you're in the hallway outside of room 5. You guys just cannot backtrack.
So.
But there's like nothing. Is the veil like?
You can't pass it.
It looks like backtracking was useless. So perhaps.
As
we
you
should
see,
check
it's
out
just like that dark shadow veil.
I touch it with my sword. Is it
It
like?
goes through.
Look over.
Is there an edge?
It's like a curtain in front of you. You're gonna put your head through it.
Do it. See what
Hold your
happens.
tail. I hold your
Let's find out
tail.
what's on the other side.
Yeah, let's.
In the mind of someone that's possessed by Romanius for
It's
like
bad. You have
potentially
green eyes.
300 years.
I think we should just keep going forward.
We can go into room 6.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, it's. I don't know how we ended up back here, but I guess backtracking wasn't a good option, I suppose.
They didn't see her. They didn't see the green eyes. Okay, let's go.
Alright, seems
Apollo,
best not to stay here too long.
do you want to see what's on the other side of that veil?
I do so bad.
Oh no! If Apollo would, I say do it, but
I'm holding your tail.
I think Andrew wants to see something.
Guidance.
You have a choice to make.
there's two sides talking to you.
The one is non-existent, and there's
Resistance
just
if I need it for a saving throw.
no. Apollo's too fucking scared to look back.
Resistance.
But Apollo also wants to know because what if something behind us comes and what if we're just being like sandwiched or like corralled into a spot?
We are in her territory. That's been happening the whole time.
Wow, number 6 is crazy, guys.
Whoop.
Let's go.
Bull.
Let's go
Alright.
forward.
What are you doing, Apollo?
Let's go forward.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. As Apollo, you look,
Resistance on you.
you look at that veil, and you slowly turn to walk away. Last chance.
I don't know.
Alright.
You do you.
Nope. Fuck it. We'll go forward.
All right. So you guys can go back to being Ava.
Yep. We'll-
As you move into, or whoever, doesn't matter, one of you guys.
No, do it. No, keep go through slowly because some shit keeps happening every time I walk a square.
As you pass through this
It's true.
passageway,
I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw. Just kidding. This one is charisma.
Intelligence.
Make death save.
Maybe we could take a short rest.
Yo. So as you pass through this hallway, you start to hear voices, discombobulated but familiar at this point in your journey. Can you believe? Can you believe it's what we found here, Mika? This is incredible. I mean, what they were doing here, this is... I don't... This is dangerous. Perhaps it is, but imagine if it was harnessed by the right people. And what is the right person? How can any of us be right? That's for the historians to decide. But the knowledge here... Mom, I'm scared. It's okay, Lou. It's all right. We have to do some reading, okay? And as you step around a corner expecting to see these figures, you find an empty room. The room is, I'll just say you see a room with no people. You step in what looks to be an ancient library. You see the walls are filled with what looks to be scrolls, but not of paper or papyrus, but a strange leathery material. And across the counters, you see a few of these familiar figures, little figurines that you found in the first chamber, these depictions of the gods. What do you wish to do?
Can we touch the figurine?
Just reach down and touch it. You pick it up.
Is it as formed and heavy as the wand is?
Not quite. You can pick it up, you can interact with it, but even as you hold it, it is like holding ice. You can feel its form beginning to give way with your grip.
Are we able to pull any of the scrolls off? I'll just take a random scroll and
Okay.
see if I can open it.
So who all is going to investigate and read what the writings?
I'll help whatever Ragus is doing.
Okay, I'll say everyone can go ahead and make an investigation, religion, or arcana.
I'm not good at anything.
I'm not good at any of that.
You may also.
That was crazy.
Can I help?
You can also
Plus
help.
zero to
Can I
all.
help?
I would like to help Venus.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll say for this, you need someone to get above a 22 or a group consensus roll of above 30.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Group?
So do I get advantage from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Group would probably be easier.
Yeah, group roll.
So group roll? So not advantage?
So if someone's giving me advantage, then that's
Yep.
so then that person cannot roll.
No, yeah. So then you had advantage as well, right?
Yeah.
So what'd you get?
I got a
Vax?
14.
14, Vagus? Or sorry, Vax got 14.
This would be dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Cosmic Omen, roll another d6.
What'd you get? What's your total?
25.
25? Okay, that's okay. Well, you beat the 22. So okay, so you guys both hit the personal. Perfect. So both two of you.
I didn't mind natural.
2 personal and the group roll. Rather than breaking this down scroll by scroll, as you read, you begin to learn and share information. And even as some of you read the scrolls to yourself, the rest of you hear their voices almost as if they were speaking out loud
We're so
in
close,
this
you guys.
chamber of sharing knowledge.
Ooh.
You learn from this chamber what the Tyrians were trying to do.
What were they trying to do?
You learn about the gods. The original 4 primal deities. Kailu.
Horizon.
I'll say reword that. You learn about the primal gods and the order in which they were created. Horizona, the goddess of the winds and the far horizon. Then of Kailu, earth, stability, magic. Mizara, water and rain and cycle. Ignis Pharaoh, fire, destruction, creation. These primals which set the founding building blocks of the world. And then what came next was the edificants. Edificant. The ones that came next. From Horizona came Kirin, the god of travel. From Mizara came Lux, the goddess of healing. From Ignis Pharaoh came. Hold on. I'm gonna have to check my lore, but it should be Pathos.
Ignis is Pathos?
I believe so. I'll double check my lore there. No, sorry. From Kailu came Pathos, and from Ignis came Hexavia. God of knowledge.
And then it was Pathos, God of Lost?
Yeah.
For Mizara?
God of the Lost. Yeah, Zara. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure on that lore.
Mizara, Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check on that lore, but
Counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
I'll double check on that.
Yeah.
That should be right, because for some reason I'm mixing up Hexavia and Pathos in my head. But you see the original 4 versus the 4 that came next, and the cycle that happens between the first and the second. Now these 2 groups of Pantheon merging into one. But what catches your attention? You know the stories of creation, you know of these entities, these gods. But what immediately catches your attention as you read through these vaults is what is referred to as the sparks of the gods. Concentrated essence of divine power, which
Bones. Wait, concentrated what is
essence of divine power, cast-offs of divinity, that if used correctly would allow a mortal to ascend to divinity.
Whoa. But,
Wade's gonna be a god.
Wait, what
Worship Wade.
like to divinity, to like the divine realm, or divinity to like,
Right,
become a
by
god
someone.
themselves?
It appears that language is one and the same.
God, could you imagine having to worship Wade?
And-
So, were the people of Tyr
already
trying to have
I
someone
worship
ascend?
parts of Wade.
Say it again.
Were the people of Tyr trying to have someone ascend?
It appears as if they were trying very hard and they were never able to achieve it. But with the power of the sparks, they created some powerful avatars and did some incredible feats of magic. And it seems as if they were on the edge of a breakthrough before the entries just stop.
So there's a path to become a god.
Perhaps upon their failure, someone descended and created Rivania.
Concentrated
Well,
essence
Ravania's
of
a failed
divine
experiment.
power. That sounds familiar.
Say again?
Concentrated essence of divine power.
Like the boons.
Like
It's like a boon. Interesting.
Interesting. I stare at the hand.
As he kind of uses the hand to think about it. I wonder what they're referencing.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Be careful when you see.
Is Wade just boom
Wake
hand
up
like
to
a
just
normal
every
human hand,
night
or is it
just
like a quad?
Well, I guess Wade, what does your booned hand look like currently?
I would say with the group, I would say with anybody new, he would disguise it as his normal hand, but he would let it take its normal wooden features, and with the claws kind of showing at the tip of it.
Did it
So-
look kind of like the bird creatures we fought, or maybe it could use some of the weapons we saw from earlier?
Looking over, no. It appears to be a humanoid hand. It looks like it's made out of wood and shouldn't be able to move as organically as it does. But now you can see that since you guys' return from the Golden Isle, it has these extended claws and this faint green glow that just under the surface. Not the same as the emerald scarring, but different shade, I would say.
Maybe it's like a Kailu divinity boon. So it's green and wood.
Was it always? It always had that faint green
Wood.
glow, right? Or
It
is that-
didn't have the glow until after you basically put a boon in it.
You know? Because you like earth and magic. You're magical. That looks pretty
Are you
earthy to
collecting
me.
the boon Vinley stones? You're just gonna have a crazy hand.
I know, just
The boon
Just-
goblin.
And then
no.
Apollo-
This is. I don't. Well, because the Kailu thing came from the Gorgon.
oh yeah. Do we have confirmation it was Kailu?
In terms of like the wild nature magic,
Yeah.
because that wasn't part of my hand until after that.
Yeah.
So I have no
You had
idea.
two boons
So
though.
technically, I guess two, but I don't know.
What was the first one?
First one is the hand itself.
But what that come
What?
from?
What god?
It came from a chest that was being delivered.
But did it give you any feelings of like wind, water, fire, earth?
Did it tickle any fancies for
I
you?
remember it didn't.
The power of heart, actually.
I remember it. I mean, it called to me, and I've seen a couple visions. Of
What
I
did it say to
believe-
you when it called?
Cut your hand off.
What up, it's Ignis? How you doing?
Yo, what up? It's Ignis.
Hey,
Got a
that
big
left
cock.
hand, you don't need that shit.
Well, it's made of wood, right? So
It's now made of wood after the boar god. It has two boons in there.
wasn't it made of wood beforehand?
Yeah,
It was made of wood before.
Oh, it's Kailu,
Yeah.
double Kailu.
That's what I would think.
Two Kailu.
Well, it could
You don't know?
be.
Two Kailu for you.
It could be Kailu times 2.
It's Kailu.
No, we're not doing this again.
Apollo, you said something about Ravania possibly being the failed.
Well, if Ravania's always been here, she didn't come from the Soltorian Rifts, which is what everybody kind of assumes. Then I think she's been here. She's just been waiting for her opportune time to collect these boons.
If we think this shadowed figure that we can't really make out could be Ravania,
Mm-hmm.
then she might be the reason that something bad happened. Like all enough just stop. She could be have like tried to ascend and maybe something went wrong, or it went right.
But
I don't think it went right. Otherwise, she wouldn't
I think
still be here. I think she's still.
Ravanya shows up to us though as a drow.
Mhm.
I wonder if the shadowy figure is actually a drow.
Maybe when they
If
were
that's
young.
the case, though,
Or it could be.
then it can't be Ravanya because the
before-
Tyrians used weird weapons,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Like, if it was a Tyrian, they would look.
It could be Ravania before the straw figure. Could be another form.
Let's take this information and move forward. I think maybe more things will piece together as we keep moving.
I agree.
Let's go.
Okay.
Room 7. One square at a time, Andrew.
It's a big one. It's a big
You
room.
know so much happens here.
So-
Oh my god! Everyone roll a wisdom saving throw.
So,
That sticks. I saw the number. That definitely sticks.
She didn't ask for it yet.
and if I do, you're keeping that roll. So, as you step into this next chamber with this information in your mind, the next chamber does not have to be anything of substance. But as you step in, you look, trying to get your bearings, and it is if you're walking blind through a dark chamber before just seeing that spotlight illuminating the center of the room. And you see just a lone figure. And as you approach, you see she currently has her back to you and just turns. And you see Alu, as you know her. Clean kept, no green eyes. Just looks at you. Enjoying yourselves.
Not really.
Does it look like the Alu that?
No green.
No, this looks more like her, and you see she stands and kind of places her hands behind her back.
Who's asking? Is this a loot?
Or a Lou.
Or Alu 2, the electric Alugaloo.
You are children wandering through the dark, not knowing what it is that you are messing with.
We're trying to find out.
Trying to help a friend.
This friend, this lost innocent soul, a good face, helping everyone, loved by everyone, naive. You all have a chance for greatness. You really do. And I think perhaps we all got off on the wrong foot. You see, adventuring groups like yourselves like to play hero. Believe that everything can be fixed by slaying the big evil creature at the end of the road. But there's so much more to this. There are things bigger than any of us. And knowing who to back is important. I understand your fear of something new. But the gods stopped listening a long time ago. Ravanya is flawed. I agree. But she is necessary for what is to come. With a gesture of good faith, go back the way you came.
No.
That's a hard pass.
Very well. Just know I tried. There is no happiness that awaits you at the end of this road. And as she steps back, disappearing into the darkness, you suddenly find yourself in a very familiar, large, grand, beautiful chamber with curved pillars, a lattice work on top,
We were just here.
and two familiar creatures bursting their way up through the ground with a smoke entity up on the top. And everyone roll initiative.
Is
Oh,
the Church of Zara?
No, it is the same encounter that you guys just had.
Is it? What
but
room
the-
is it in?
You guys are in here. It's gonna be the same setup.
Okay.
Wow, I got the same initiative as last
I
time.
rolled a lot worse.
Wow.
I almost got now one. But
Uh-huh.
advantage.
Advantage!
Hey, we're that low now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the AC like busted now?
Oh, it's not doing nothing.
I know. I think we're from.
Busy. Busy.
Finally.
It went from too much to not enough.
Turn the fan on.
Yeah, we have to turn the. It was on.
It was on, but it was open and not doing anything.
No, because it's set to a temperature that's
No.
colder than what it is, or the same temperature. So it cools to that temperature.
It's not that temperature in here.
No, because it was set to 72.
Yeah.
It's not 72 in here. It's way warmer than 72.
The
No,
monitor
but
thinks
it's more.
otherwise.
Yeah.
If it's warmer
If
than
it's warmer than 72, then it's not gonna go.
And also the thermometer's not entirely accurate, but
Alright. Okay, let's do. Why is Wade over here?
because
Keep on.
fuck 'em.
Because he's scared.
Alright.
It's a door.
Alright, can you set.
Sprint.
One is going to be over here. One is going to be over
On your hand.
on your hand.
Look.
Alright. Can I restart? Thank you.
I think she said it's not gonna be good because like Lou and her have been tight for so long that like
think she said it's not gonna be.
you know
Vegas, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
not gonna die.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
You.
You kill one, you kill
7.
Apollo.
17.
17. Wade.
14.
14. Ava.
14.
Ava rolled above a 10 on initiative?
She can go before me.
Oh, and they rolled worse.
I have
Good.
a higher dex than you.
Much higher, most likely.
No, I think it's.
Alright, so currently the spiritual entity has not entered the fray yet, but you know it's coming based on the other
Oh,
actions
fuck you.
played out. But, Vegas, top of the round, basically everyone's gonna go before my creatures, so, Vegas.
Split fire, and we one-on-one each of them.
Did the
Yes.
third one come out yet?
Not yet.
I would like to angry.
Alright, you go ahead and get angry. You get angry, boy.
I'm gonna go. What?
What's that, the older sister from Bob's Burgers?
Tina?
Tina. It's just,
I'm gonna hit the guy.
Alright, you hit that guy.
Reckless.
Do it. You do it, dude.
Oh. Well, that's less good. 16?
16's gonna miss.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna do some damage to you guys? Oh my god.
44.
Okay.
How much?
No, none yet. That was just a hit. Apollo, you're on deck.
Wow. 19 points of slashing damage.
Alright?
Holy fuck, Vegas fucks.
Yeah, it does.
Holy
I
fuck,
figured.
fucks Vegas.
And 8 points of necrotic damage.
Oh boy. As you run up, and it is exactly the same as it was before, and you immediately take that moment, not as shocked by the monstrous appearance by these creatures, these large rammed horns, this strange sawtooth beak, as they burst up through the ground. It takes opportunity immediately, as soon as it starts to emerge, just boom, and bring it down like along the spine. It screeches before it finishes pulling itself up. And your turn?
That's it.
All right, Apollo.
Vegas Keep fucking.
Is that your inspiration?
My inspiration.
Okay.
And then I will cast.
I guess keep fucking. Do great.
What do I want
would do
to
it.
cast?
Ava, you're on deck.
I think I'm going to. I mean, we're almost done, right?
Boy.
Like, there's nothing more that's gonna happen after this room, right?
Sure.
There's nothing more that can happen, right?
Metagame. We're in the thick of it. Oh no, there's another roll of paper. Oh shit.
Well, I guess I'll just,
That got me.
be a little bitch. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery on.
I feel like that's sort of a vicious mockery. You just trying to grab the d20.
Vicious Mockery on this one.
Alright, wisdom save.
Yep.
Alright. What might d20 go? Oh, that's good. I think that's gonna succeed.
No fake ass bitch.
That's gonna be a 19.
Whoa.
That succeeds. Thank
Yeah.
Okay,
You
well,
guys hear music?
that's all I can do.
Oh, you know what? Actually, why didn't it
Bonus action?
start over? He did.
Air Vegas.
You're inspired.
Alright, your turn.
Yep.
Ava, wave your on deck.
I love being a bard.
I don't know where to go. You fucked me up last time.
You got thrown around.
Auga.
Ow.
I'll just go right there. And then guiding bolt.
Christopher Robin. Where's your honey?
And then a guiding bolt.
This one?
The red one.
Alright,
The red one. Red one, standing by.
17 plus 7.
that's gonna hit, yeah.
Red three, standing by.
Why? Ooh, that's good.
14.
14, nice.
Fucking smack him.
Alright, and
Smack 'em.
Advantage on the next attack on him.
yep.
And that's all I'm going to do right now.
Alright, end your turn.
Are we going to take a short rest before this?
I don't know.
Please.
I don't know if we
So I can get
I
my
wouldn't plan on
inspirations
it.
back.
Nope.
Why get
Alright.
re-inspired?
Wade, it is your turn.
I would
My
get my
turn?
wild shape back, which is why I didn't start.
Roll this. Your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright.
You rolled a 7 on initiative, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, firebolt number red.
Alright.
Number red.
You're just bullying red. No.
Everything into him somewhere.
You got advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah!
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any attack.
Any attack, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, 25.
25, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
12 points.
12?
Fire damage.
Oh.
Nice. Alright, let me input that.
I'm gonna strike you down.
It is still pulling itself out of its ambush site, and you guys are immediately just, fuck that thing!
It's that One Piece scene where the zombie comes out, Luffy just stuffs it back in.
No.
Say your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have stickers stick on you.
Alright, let your raven out.
Yep.
Alright,
Stickers.
so next up is going to be the spectral shadow version of these creatures. That's the same bird-like head, large round skull, but instead of the more animalistic body, a very gaunt and emaciated human form that, in a smoke and a mist, pulls itself through the lattice work above you in this chamber before reforming on the other side. Where is? What are you doing? You're moving you around. Put him back. Where was he?
He was right next to me.
You just put a sticker behind it.
All right.
Just trying to get stickers on.
As it forms and with a screech drops down, I need Wade, Apollo, and you to all make a save. It's really 20.
Wisdom saving throw?
No, it's gonna be strength.
Is this a grapple at all?
It is not.
Better.
It's a fuck you ability. Here he is.
12.
12, fail.
Strength.
Okay, just go ahead and put him in the gap between you. No, other side. You between you and what's your name? Apollo.
See what happens.
There you go. That's fine. Technically, he's kind of over all of you guys, but for the sake of this,
would you expect me to put him in?
just right there's fine. Where he's at. That's fine.
In the hole.
Okay, what'd you roll? You said 12. Okay, that fails.
Yep.
Apollo.
17.
17 succeeds. Wade.
3.
Fail.
Yeah. It's bad.
You suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, me and Wade.
Wait, imagine it's a door falling on you.
Then I catch it.
Arm just.
Fucking pull SpongeBob.
Living like Larry.
You gotta be living like Larry.
Wade and you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Everyone else takes 4 or 7.
You take half, which is going to be 8.
I'm back to before I hear.
All right, and let's see.
Oh no.
Wade,
Stop.
Cease immediately.
you get thrown 20 feet diagonally towards 5. I'm going to say into Vagus.
There's a dude there.
Dude in front of him.
There's a whole dude in front of Vagus.
Fine. All right.
Ah,
Yeah, throw me into the dude.
Hey.
Hey, what up,
hits the
dude?
Hey, what up, dude?
What up, dude? Hey, dudes, I'm fucking flying in, dude.
All right, let me see if, how he does.
Very close to
He's
the
fine.
away from
You,
yeah.
I would say, as you are thrown.
How much?
That's okay. It's 10 feet, so you're going to be because basically you hit him and then fall. You're going to fall prone, and you're going to take an additional 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you are grabbed and yeeted out of its form. And you, as you slam, as you see, as Vagus, you see this creature looks over at you and turns just as Wade is being thrown, and Wade, you catch it like full on the top of the skull plate, like, and then you fall prone right in front of it.
oh.
Wait, just,
Can someone knock
Are
him
you
over?
all right?
I'm just
No,
all twisted.
where he is,
Boy.
he's prone.
Damage was that?
Andrew should not be in control of
Can someone else do this, please?
the minis.
He's gonna get there. The only reason I do it is because I know how much it triggers you.
Thank you. You are thrown directly where the mini is. So one more. Sorry, you're going to be thrown on this here.
I'm sorry.
On
you're
this
gonna
wall.
be thrown.
No, it's fine.
He's also knocked prone,
Okay.
and you're going to
You
take.
hear a very wet slap against the ground.
Yeah, you're going to take additional 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you are thrown up against the wall.
Did Wade take additional damage?
I did.
He did take 6.
Okay.
As you are both.
I did.
As you are pulled into its form and just thrown away. Only one that remains standing is Apollo. And that's going to end its turn. You, it is your turn.
I'll stand up.
Do you guys hear the music?
No.
Oh, but yeah. Feel the
I
rumbles
do
of it,
hear
yeah.
it.
It might just be this is too loud.
How's the one that Vagus is in front of looking?
It's still standing.
You're so far from it.
I might hit him again.
You should just.
I'm gonna. I don't have a magic weapon though. It's like spectral, and I'm kind of worried about that. Fuck it. I'm gonna walk up to the thing.
This ghosty entity.
I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Hexblade's
I know it's not a hex, but I'm gonna put hex on it. 'Cause-
Oh man, that's a nice hex.
And then since Apollo's on the other side,
Why
I'm
did you?
flanking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
cute.
gonna take 2 swings.
But why did we do hex pink?
I don't know.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Continue.
Time to do paladin things.
Time to do paladin things.
Oh,
Second level to
Wanna see a magic trick? Is it fiend or undead?
It is not.
Disappear.
It is not.
The spectral thing can just, and it's not fiend or undead?
That's fine. That's fine.
No, he bought me.
Actually,
I don't have to.
I'll give it to you. No, I'll give it to you on this one.
You don't have to.
Well, because it's not any of those things, because it is something I made up,
Got it.
and we're going really cool on a dirty 20 or on a natural 20.
I mean, you trying to make sure I take additional damage. I'm just trying
I'm
to make
just
sure
saying, I'm
I
using
would
the
play by the
non-smite
rules,
damage
you
first.
know?
Okay.
Regular damage
I know.
is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just your
Can't
weapon
roll
is
ones.
your weapon's not magical, right?
No, but it is silver coated.
Then I don't care.
Okay, so 15 points of just initial damage.
Okay, I'll say
Is that doubled?
it is going to
That is
be
already double.
halved,
Yep.
as it does have resistance. So I'm sorry, 15. It'll be half the 8.
Yep.
All right.
And then okay, so then
Now give me that paladin smite,
Give me that sweet smite damage.
and it will take full damage from this.
4d8.
Doubled.
Doubled.
Can't roll ones.
Don't roll once.
5,
I'm gonna take a clipboard out of your dice tray.
12, 19, 20, 24 doubled 48.
48?
points of radiant damage.
Holy shit, Paladin!
It's so fucking fun.
What is this? It doesn't die, but what does this look like? Tell me.
So you,
Tell me.
Yeah, kind of like this light energy kind of flows through my arm, and it makes my whole arm kind of wave, and it goes down into my sword and
Yeah.
lights it up.
Yeah.
And as it goes down, it kind of has this radiant energy around the sword, but it flows like liquid.
Okay, and as you take this blade and drive it up, you find like the core of the spectral being, and for a moment the entire body jerks, and you can clearly see the tendon and the thin muscle that is through this form. And for a moment, it is like you are watching the blood flow blue inside of it as it jerks, and before you pull the blade out and it slouches over for it.
Second attack.
Do it.
Yes!
Fuck yeah.
I hurt my throat.
Oh, nice.
Can you do multiple smites too?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Add 3 to that damage from Hexblade's Curse.
Thank you.
Every damage counts.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna first level Divine Smite this one.
All right.
So regular damage
Yeah. Give me your weapon damage.
is
Evil.
8.
8 reduced to 4. Okay.
What kind of damage is it? Doesn't specify on the for Hexblade's Curse. Does it just get added to that?
It might just be 4.
I think it just takes additional damage of whatever.
It would just be additional.
So add 3 to that. So 7. 4.
Okay.
Crazy.
Unless you just want
I've
to
been
have
muted.
add it into that habit.
I just put 3 damage on it. I'm guessing. I think Hexblade's Curse
Maybe
does
double check.
the additional damage of the weapon type that's
Okay.
being used. So it'd be an additional 3 slashing.
Got it.
I think
Yep.
is how it works.
Okay. And then first level, so it's 3d8 because we're adding the extra 1.
Mm-hmm.
8, 13, 14 points of radiant damage.
It's still standing, but holy fuck, Paladin. You came in and did what Paladins do.
And I stand there vulnerable.
Alright, is that your turn, you?
Yes.
Alright, next up is going to be my 2 corporeal creatures.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly. Yeah, you know what? My 1 creature is gonna see that you are. Well, you did a lot of. Actually, what is it gonna do? I'm gonna roll d20 actually and let my dice determine what's gonna happen.
Gonna fuck?
1 through 10 is gonna fuck up you. They rolled a 5, so it's gonna go fuck up you. It is going to, you see, as this creature pulls itself out of the hole that it's dug and it's gonna leap up and slam on top of you. I need you to make a strength or dexterity saving throw. Your choice.
Dexterity. This isn't a grapple thing, is it?
It is not.
Yeah.
This is you dodging it.
Nope. 8.
8. Okay, it's gonna fail. You are going to take damage.
Take damage.
Damage.
And I rolled terribly. Okay, that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Plus
You got this.
12 points of slashing damage as it comes in with its body weight and its claws attempting to push you down to the ground. And you are knocked prone as basically this thing leaps through the air and uses its entire massive body weight to crush you underneath it. And it's currently perched. It's technically some space next to you, but for cinematic, it's perched on top of you, crushing you with its weight and digging its sharp razor claws into you.
Ow.
It sucks. All right.
Really sucks that that's a saving throw.
The other one, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna roll a die. 1 through 10 is gonna go after Vegas. And it rolled a 14, so it's gonna turn around, it's gonna hit you and you were prone.
Damn, it had advantage on me and everything.
Yeah, I know.
It has advantage on both of you, actually.
On me too. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
Well, actually, not that works. It did turn its head to ram you, and you're currently down, so it's gonna reach down, it's gonna attempt to do a bite attack on you with advantage.
Cool. Keep it.
Okay.
Punch it in the beak.
13?
Shield.
Wow.
Even with advantage, I rolled a 6 and a 4. Alright. As you see, as this massive jaw, I mean, the jaws in this thing are between 4 to 6 feet long. As it reaches down, attempts to snap you like an alligator, you realize that's gonna really suck. Shield. And it as the jaws crash around you like a bubble. And like, what's that? The scene from Jurassic Park when they have the window? You just have the Not able to make purchase, and that ends their turn.
I can just picture Wade making that exact sound.
Vagus, top the round. Back up to you. Apollo, you're on deck.
I'm gonna hit the guy.
Alright, you hit that guy.
I can hear him.
Not reckless. Blade.
Get him off me.
Do
We're
it.
prone, so I don't have advantage on.
Does
No.
that? Oh, right.
It is not prone. Wade is prone.
Fine, reckless.
Alright, you do reckless.
Doesn't count as flank because you're not
You're not really a threat right now.
you're not a threat.
Yeah.
That one.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
How you're not a threat?
Vegas!
Stickers. Fuck.
I'm gonna do what Vegas does.
Alright,
What was it?
nat
It's
20.
not 20.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yes.
That's not
Kill
great.
them faster so
but
I use less spells.
I'm
Pointed
working
your
on
cheeks
it.
the wrong way.
Go faster so I don't die.
Oh yeah.
I'd like that one.
19 points of slashing damage.
Alright, it's gonna take that full.
And can't roll one.
Nope.
That would be 13 points of necrotic damage.
Shit. Still standing, but not very much.
Kapora for our planet.
Yeah, it's rough. It turned its back on you and is paying the price.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Hit him.
23.
Hits.
16 points of slashing damage.
Alright, Vagus, that does it. As this thing is trying to chomp onto Wade, Wade's screaming in his arcane bubble. How do you finish this thing off?
I'm just gonna, like, as it's going in for the bite, I'll just, like, cleave from the back of the head and hit in the neck.
Awesome. So as it bites down on your shield, you see it rears up, planting a leg on either side of you. As you see, it is coming back to reel down with new determination. And as it starts to plummet, you see Vagus to step up and whoa, and the head whoa, like goes backwards over the base of the body, and you are sprayed with, well, shadow, as you expect that wet blood spatter, but it just dissipates like smoke. It is very dead. Does that end your turn, Vagus?
And then I'm gonna go get him.
Step over Wade.
Just like closing eyes. Thank you.
All right, is it your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Vegas
Apollo.
doesn't wear pants.
Oh. Yes, he does. I have him in pants in the character art. Excuse you.
It's like thank you, Vegas.
Not mid-combat, he doesn't.
He does not rip them off every time.
That's part of the rage.
Rage.
We have on for the front of the pants, they're assless.
Stop it. Do not make me have to do art for the back.
I know, don't give Kavi that idea.
Don't give me that.
Some lizard cheeks.
Unsettling words.
That was unsettling words.
It was an unsettling visage.
All right, is that I'm sorry, is that the minus D8?
Yeah.
All right, I have it. Wisdom save.
Do you know what's coming next?
Are you out of spell slots yet?
Nope.
All right.
I got a few more.
Oh, that fails. Way fails.
Okay.
Woo!
We're gonna do it at a lower level this time.
All right.
So
Lower
3d6.
level.
Okay. I think it's.
12 points of damage.
So what do you say to it?
Bitch.
Fuck off.
Ah!
And to you guys all hear Apollo just go, ah! To the creature, and you kind of see the effect your magic has on it. You see as you give out this
I'm not a
scream,
clone.
the back arcs, and you see as the eyes, these don't really have like eyes, but just these like embers, like in the where the eyes would be, and you see these kind of go wide, and you see as it reaches up and grabs on the side of its head and just begins to give out this extremely loud, high-pitched scream as it lowers its head and swings around, trying to pull this voice out. And you see as it grabs the back of its head and tears itself in half.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Oh my.
Excuse it tears
Your voice is so bad.
itself.
you can just make
All you
people-
do is tear me down.
Like she did.
Wow.
Wow.
Does that end your turn?
I'm in unsettling words. You.
Excuse you.
I can't. Yeah.
Your turn? Ava, Wade, you're on deck.
Cool.
Again.
Look at me and eat cheese like with anger.
I look down at you on the ground right in front of me. And I'm like, sorry, and I back away a little bit. I'm gonna send a healing
Just a
word.
very vague puddle.
I'm gonna send
Baby
a
goes in
healing
the water.
word bonus action your
Thank
way,
you.
and I think I'll just do it at first level. It's rolling right now. 6 points of healing,
All right.
Anything helps.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolts at level 2, and use a second level spell slot for that one.
Are you out of your free guiding bolts?
I'm out of my 3 free Guiding Bolts, and now
Okay.
we're on to spell slot Guiding Bolts.
Sounds good.
Amanda's fucking trying to pace us.
It's okay.
No, I'm
I
trying
still
to.
have a lot of spell slots.
I'm trying to burn you guys down because this is a dungeon crawl.
Yeah, if we take a nap, I'm
I failed.
like
You think you take a nap in here?
It's
30
a
minutes, maybe?
it's a 10 to
I
hit.
get all my
All right, as you
Yeah.
launch, you see that this creature just ducks under it, and you see it moves more agilely than you would expect, and it just.
Yeah. I go over there.
All right, your turn.
Yes.
Okay. After Ava is gonna be Wade. It's your turn. Yep.
Spirit one died, right?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, I
Yeah.
regained 7 hit points from my Hexblade curse.
Hell yeah, that's important.
Awesome.
All right. Wade,
Get up. I stand up.
get up.
Wake up!
You're on deck.
You wanted to.
Since the spirit's dead.
Yep.
I stand up, firebolt on blue.
Firebolt. Got it.
It's fucked up.
Hit it.
What'd you get?
It was going to be a 15, but I bumped into the dice and it shot over to
Oh. 5.
12.
What's that new TikTok trend? That's 12. No, this is. What's that trend of where it's like the dodging the attacks with this, like the hip thing? Yeah, it's doing
This
that now.
fucking zombie thing is dancing at us.
Alright, motherfucker.
Mother.
Chloe, I think we need to go in on the River King.
Who's like, we need to go in on the ribbon?
Yep. Ends my turn.
All right, you. It is your turn.
I'm gonna
buddy.
stand my ass up,
All right. Bummer.
Get one thing.
and then
I
that
wanted
thing's just in front of me, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the guy.
All right, man. I want advantage on you.
Nope, the first one misses. The second one also misses.
Wow.
It's okay, buddy. So I'll show you how it's done.
And then
Paul walks up and steps.
All right, is
that's
that
it.
your turn?
Yep.
All right, now it's this one's turn. Who's dodged 3 of your attacks? He's feeling very confident. He's going to attempt to do a bite attack on you.
Yep.
Not with advantage. 17.
Shield.
You can cast shield.
Yep.
All right. Let me
Damn,
bite you with
a lot
this
of
thing.
box
All
openings.
right. No, as a same thing as the jaws open sideways, attempt to snap onto you. You just nope, and just like with Wade, clamps down on this sphere around you.
Yep.
All right, that is its turn. Top of the round, Vagus. We have Vagus
Fail.
and Apollo be after.
I'm gonna go wander over yonder.
Wander over yonder. Flank it.
Get behind him.
I'm gonna go help Dutch.
Go up, Dutch.
Oh,
I'll
Dutch.
help you.
We'll help you.
I'm gonna hit the guy.
All right, you hit the guy.
Reckless.
No.
No,
What the fuck?
Wrestling. I know, I'm joking.
No. Stop it.
Cease immediately.
I can't do
All right, so
Stop it.
this thing is not taking damage yet.
Give it back. Well, it takes.
It's gonna take damage now.
Yep, it takes 21 points of slasher damage. That's max.
Thank you.
She's allergic to high damage.
I'm gonna hit the guy again.
All right, does that include your necrotic?
No, I didn't do the product. Thank you. 7 points of necrotic.
Ava can attack us, Caroline's
And the
allergic
next
to
attack is 28.
high damage.
That hits.
To doing high damage or to getting?
Receiving.
Wow.
You're a
20
pitcher,
points
not
of
a catcher.
slashing damage.
20?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
5. And 5 points of necrotic.
All right, we're getting flying creatures in your guys' next encounter. Doesn't
No.
matter though because you have a Gatling gun. So, all
I have Earthbind.
right. Just end your turn.
This fucking army.
Okay.
This thing went from max health to not max health. Like,
20-1.
ah.
I'll kill you.
I actually thought we might have some flying enemies.
You're next.
Oh, nice. No.
So I have Earthbind.
Someone
Okay, this
picks
isn't
you
over.
up, and it's just.
All right, and your turn, Vegas.
Yep, that's it.
Apollo, it is your turn. Ava, you're on deck.
Vicious Mockery!
All right, wisdom save.
Because.
That's a 2 on the die. I'm not even gonna look that up.
That's 2d4!
Wow.
I know I'm a fake ass bitch, but you too are a fake.
What do you say to it?
You're a bitch.
All right.
You're a hoe. Done it. You're a hoe. Done
Is
it.
that almost max? Wow.
Oh no.
Is that 7?
Yes.
All right.
But I think it's
7 plus.
It's I don't think cantrips get plus.
They don't.
They don't.
Yep, it's just 2d4. So 7, and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
It's 7 points of damage, and you hurt its feelings.
Nice.
All right.
Your mom's a hoe. Ravania's a bitch.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Ava, it's your turn. Wade, you're on deck.
Alright. Alright, there's not a lot I can do. It's okay. I'll throw a first level guiding bolt at it.
All right.
12 plus 7, 19.
Hits.
Yeah.
I want to do damage on you. Oh, that's bad.
13 radiant damage.
Okay.
And next attack has advantage on it.
Next attack has advantage. Its next attack has disadvantage. That sucks for me.
And that is going to be, is anyone really hurt?
I'm still kind of hurt.
I'm okay.
Do you need some help?
I would always need help.
I will give you a healing word.
You're at what half?
I'm about half yet.
Okay.
I'll never heal.
Not great. 5 points.
I had to take advantage.
All right.
No, you're in the front line.
That's it.
Wait, it's your turn.
I'm on firebolt.
You're on deck.
Go.
With advantage.
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 19.
Hits.
Cool.
Burn them.
Burn, baby, burn.
Whoa.
Let's go Inferno.
Burn, baby, burn.
For 20 points of fire damage.
On a cantrip?
Yeah. Firebolt.
You get 2, we get 2d
Shit.
because we're past 5th level.
I fucking hate these things.
Did you roll max?
Yeah.
Oh my
On a
god.
fireball.
You know what? No, we'll see. You hit it with the fire full on as the mouth is open, like as it is retreating from you, but the jaws are still open, and you catch it right in the back of the throat. It sputters and coughs, and you see as it stumbles, but just pulls itself back up.
Are you serious?
It's still standing on 1 HP.
Bonus action. Healing word. On. I'm gonna do it on you. So it's 2nd level, so he heals for 8 points.
All right.
And you, fucking finish this, please.
All right.
You can use your
You-
reaction to smack it.
Alright.
Oh!
Action with advantage. That hits. See if it's crit. It hits.
All right. How do you want to do this?
So cool! How do you do that?
It has 1 health. You get all the cinematic you want on this.
I want to get an assist in. I want to alley oop with Vagus.
Alley-oop?
Somebody just pick
Okay.
it up.
No, I just want to
Yeah.
say, hey Vagus, high five, and I want to high five our swords through him.
Sure. Where on the body?
Just cross.
Okay. As it rears up the neck. Okay. As it rears back from taking a firebolt like straight to the back of the throat, you see for a moment it looks like it's breathing fire as smoke is billowing out of its jaws, and you just take your swords and just whoa, in a perfect cross section, sever the head from the body as it collapses to the ground, dispersing in a puff of mist.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
You got this! We kept you up!
And I feel about the same as when we started.
That's amazing.
Good job.
I got better after the fight.
And as you stand in this chamber, so what do you have two, as you look around this chamber, you have 2 options of where you wish to go.
I wish to go to short rest.
Should we check out the other chamber?
I think we should check out the other one.
Quick
Or
little
can
nappy.
we not go back? Go to the other room.
We can't go back.
Can I look behind us now in the hallway we used to enter? Is there a veil now?
There is a veil.
All right.
There's another opportunity here. Are there bodies here, or do they just like disintegrate
Sure.
in the mist?
Huh? They disintegrate in a mist, yeah.
And there's a door. Is that a hallway or a door at the end? right
It's
there?
it's an opening to another area. The color is to mark off basically what map I need. It's a reminder for myself.
Guys, what do we do?
I think we should check out the other room.
Let's check out the other room.
Let's push ahead.
Sure. Getting
Let's
a
go.
little tired, but let's go.
No time for tiredness.
Maybe like a quick little nap.
I don't know if we'll have time for that in here.
We could try in the other room.
Just a clear nap.
All right.
Okay, which,
We'll go through this.
Let's check the room first.
are you guys going to go to room 8 or are you guys going to go into the next area?
Room 8.
Want to make sure there's nothing else here so that we could actually take a short rest. Potentially.
Okay. Also, it's not like the next map is like the next area. Like, it's like just the next room. I just ran out of paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it says level 2 or level 1.
That's for me.
Hey, we go
We're
to room
level
8.
7.
As you step in to the next chamber, all right, let me as you step into the next chamber, you okay, that sucks. The indie balance got out again, but that's okay. As you step into the next chamber, similar to what you felt before of stepping just from one space to the next. For a moment, you are stepping through a passage of mist and intangible surroundings. And you just hear voices. We must be getting close now. Oh, it's not much farther. I think our supplies are starting to run out. Do not worry. All will be provided for. We just have to persevere. All right. Everyone, keep together and keep firm. I know we suffered losses, but we will make it through. Everyone, keep visual. In a moment, there's a silence before you hear a cry of alarm. Just, what was that? Everyone, to arms! And let me see here. Because my thing's not working, I need to look something up.
Ice cream truck
About that time.
comes right now.
No!
About that
I think
time.
he sold his business.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
said it was his last time coming last time.
Oh, are you
can I-
joking?
No.
Oh,
can I get a marching
sounds
order for you
so
guys?
Weird
Yeah.
that I didn't understand.
He was
You
in front of me.
talked to him?
He was out there when we were all leaving and like standing in front.
Oh,
And we just heard like, well, last run.
it's kind of sad in a weird, abstract way.
Yep.
It's like, it's what we wanted, but
At what cost?
Not like this.
enough of this.
Not the cost of his livelihood.
May
Man,
yourself
sounds
bring
like these
elsewhere.
researchers are getting fucked up on their journey to find stuff.
Yeah.
They're vibing.
Looks like they're having a rough time.
Ava, what is your AC?
16.
Okay.
The researcher group name is called Curious Cats.
What's Kiri's cats?
Because the curiosity is leading them to.
Oh,
Wait, what is your AC?
is that not us then?
Can I shield? With or without shield? Yes. It's a reaction, but it's 12.
12?
Yeah.
As you're passing through the shadow, you hear the sounds from these phantom voices crying out in alarm. And as you'll instinctually look around, is there anything you guys wish to do as you just take that moment?
Well, I think this is a good spot to rest it.
Wait, what?
Should we rest here?
What are you talking about? Aren't we about to walk through a doorway?
You guys are currently like walking down a shadowy passage and you hear this memory of combat.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That whole scene I just talked about.
I'm sorry, I thought that like
have
it
time
already
right
like
now.
No.
passed away. Sorry.
We're about to head into this room.
Any preparation?
And as you're trying
Wait, I do cast a preparation.
and as you are thinking of what to do to prepare, as Wade says, I think we should take a moment to rest, you suddenly see as he disappears into the mist.
Oh,
Oh.
And then about half a second later, Ava and Vagus
What?
And that's where we're going to end this week's session.
She didn't even ask about Magnus.
It's not my favorites. Oh no.
And that's where we end this week's session.
Yep, yep. Get called out. Oh God, the Apollo.
This is worse.
Can you take me too? This is awkward.
So we'll pick up at that point as we will start our next round of combat as
What do you mean?
Combat.
what is behind room 8. So thank you so much everyone for joining us for this session. We will see you next week, so please tune in to next Sunday to see how this campaign goes from 20 to 1.